Be even funnier.
And then the midget threw up in his mouth.
That's disgusting.
Alright, everyone, welcome to our Sunday night D&D game. Bunch of us, stupid us, LARPers, playing Dungeons and Dragons in the world of Althea. Alright, seems like tonight we've got a few members who are not here tonight, unfortunately, and one of them will be coming a bit later, hopefully. So at the moment we only have 3 players. So we're going to start with a couple of introductions on themselves and their characters. So just say your name and your character briefly. So start with you.
My name is Ash. I am playing Imperious Tactus. I am a divine soul sorcerer. I am an Azima. I hail from Estra.
I'm Alice, and I am playing the dwarf barbarian Amber Ironfist, who comes from the mountain ranges in the middle east of Althea. I don't know what it's called. It's a mountain range. She's from the mountain. She's a mountain dwarf. She likes her ale.
It's important.
I'm Chris, and I'm playing Rayleigh, who's a human rogue from the eastern expanse of Gazagor, I think is the name. I know the general area, not its name.
Alright. So, as a recap of where we were last week. Last week you finished off having to fight against the Pyrahydra in the arena. And that is the final battle where we finished off. So we are basically picking up from there. Leading up to that, you basically had to deal with a few shady people associated with the arena and all sorts of things.
Was he a half-orc?
Half-orc was one of them. The half-orc that you dealt with, who said, you better win, or else. You also had to deal with a half-elf. Well, you haven't directly dealt with him yet because you avoided him.
Oh yeah, that's right, we did.
The one that liked us. We
Yeah, I
avoided.
know. Whoops. Maybe we should find him.
That's what was my suggestion.
We didn't get the opportunity.
And the halfling as well, if you remember that guy.
Nope.
He was the arena owner.
Yeah, so Charles...
Oh, that turd.
No, he wasn't the,
No?
he wasn't the arena owner. Charles Poole, which was the half-elf, he's the one who won on your bets.
Yes.
Cot Bragg, who's the half-orc, he's the one who saw you destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrus Morven, oh, he's also a half-elf. I haven't got the halfling, I remember the halfling. Yes, Andros was the half-elf that also lost.
And we had just returned to...
No, we hadn't even left the arena yet, I don't
No,
think.
you haven't even left the arena yet. Basically, you'll finish the fight. People are cheering about your win. Had this fantastic fight. If you remember correctly, there was this spotted half-elf spellcaster amongst the other 6 casters who
Yes.
was
Oh yeah, that's right.
surreptitiously trying to heal the Hydra to make it a bit more of an entertaining fight, because you guys were clearly overmatched for it and it was ripping apart. Seems that a few hands have played a few cards here and there and made the thing go in your favour. You are ushered out into the entrance port where you were taken last time, and then you were taken into your little area where you were taken into the first time. So essentially the where they put all the people who are about to go into the arena. So it's like the gym, for lack of a better word.
Before we were ushered out, would I have had time to chop off its tail?
Yes, you could chop off its tail.
Perfect.
Chop off some of its tail because it's quite big.
That's fine. But she believes that the tail is where it won't come back, so
Okay.
she's chopping off the
So
tail
you-
just
you,
in case.
You get your big giant 2-handed axe, isn't it?
Great axe.
Great axe. You decide at the last moment before you get ushered out to basically just go for a big jump chop and chop off part of its tail.
I would like to siphon some blood from it into
Is
a
it-
vial.
Siphon some blood from it. I guess that's probably not too hard.
Very, very science.
I have
Yes,
some
the
vials.
science. The science, sure.
I have some vials if you need it.
Yes, yes, yes. Most.
How many do you want?
Just a vial should do.
Okay. And I'm gonna drag that tail with me if I can.
You can drag the tail with you, yes.
That's my trophy. I don't know why the tail, but you know, the tail.
So where am I?
That pencil doesn't work.
That's right, because you weren't actually
I
part
was
of the
not
fight
part
last
of the
week,
arena.
So you are probably out. Let's say you were actually out when you were watching the fight as it was going down, because you managed to sneak off in time and not get involved. But you wanted to see where the fight was
Because you're
going.
paranoid.
Okay.
So you're currently in the bleachers.
Did I see the guy who was manipulating the fight in favour of the Hydra?
All you know of is the location of where they were doing it from. So they're up in one of those larger upper areas for corporate people per se.
Is there any way to get up there?
Not from here, no.
Okay. Alright, I'm just going to jump down into the arena and follow those guys into the...
You probably not a good idea to jump down there
No?
at this time.
No?
Well, it's also barriered off.
Yeah,
It is barriered off.
Because you weren't here
So
last week.
6 mages came in and basically created a barrier across the inner part of the arena
Oh, okay.
to stop anyone from being
Last
burned
time.
from the Hydra or anything like that.
Right.
Probably also from jumping in like last time.
Yeah,
And from me flying out.
that's it.
Yeah, you
Yes, there was an
promptly
element of
bumped
you-
your head on the ceiling.
There was an element of you trying to fly and realizing that the ceiling that had been generated by the force field was a lot lower than expected.
Yes.
Just to make sure that you just didn't sit there and just fly, and just go. Choo, 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 choo.
Actually, my inflict wounds did not work very well as usual.
You decide, you've been ushered into that room and now you're all by yourselves for a brief moment. The other party members who were also helping you in the fight hurt reasonably badly and have been taken away to a
Infirmary?
infirmary, yes. So it's just essentially just you two at this present moment in time who are in there.
Gonna go off to a corner.
I'm going to assume at this point I've also managed to get myself a bit of ale. I'm just drinking ale as I do.
Is there anyone else in
Look,
the
you've got somehow, for some unknown reason, the fates have decided that your little hip flask is hip flask of endless beer.
Yes! I mean, I'm happy to get filled up at some point if I need to, but like...
It's not very good beer, but it does the trick. Like, you can refill it up with good stuff whenever you want. You just pour it out, fill it up with stuff, and it doesn't refill itself until, and it just suddenly appears in your thing. You suddenly realise that, oh, look, I've got more ale.
Great. We need to be more drunk.
What have you done?
Oh, look, she would have to drink a fair amount of it, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's also pretty hardy.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else in the chamber with us?
Not in your chamber, no. There is people in other chambers in the hallway in the general area.
Mhm.
And you can hear other people already gearing themselves up for fights. There's a couple of people sort of like, yeah, get me in! Yeah, my fight's next! Like, they're trying to gear themselves up, really put themselves into it. And, after your particular fight, a lot of people have started already filtering out of the arena because you were the showcase. So,
Show of the day.
show of the day.
So I guess I'm never going to get to live down this Scourge of Aris crap, am I?
I don't know what you're complaining about. Apparently I'm Stormfist. Stormfist? I'm not a Stormfist.
I don't know, I quite like the sound of that. It's
You could be as I'm an Iron Fist. We are a much more prestigious dwarf line.
much more solid.
Well,
If
I
you-
mean, we are more hearty than the
They do know who you
Stormfist.
are, it's that you just happen to skip the place. So they're happy to see, if they see you, to let you in and talk to the others if you want.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, so you guys are there for like probably 10, 15 minutes of just talking amongst yourselves, and then the door opens up and Rayleigh is showing where you guys are.
How you going?
Where the hell have you been?
Missed a
Busy.
bloody good fight.
Yeah, no, I was watching. I didn't miss it. I saw.
What?
Next time you've got to show me how to disappear like that because it would be very useful for me. I don't like crowds.
So you're a coward then?
No.
See,
I'm
I was
sorry, I'm
busy.
sorry,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
busy, but what's your excuse?
Who was in the arena?
Alright, alright, fine.
Who disintegrated the Dragon Ball?
Yes, yes.
Again, I'm sorry. Wasn't the point. Can do it. Just remember that. Next time you get smart.
Alright, well, shall we go do something
Not
anyway?
just a
And
bookworm.
celebrate.
How big is the piece of tail that I chopped off?
For you, you're a dwarf and you had a rush job to sort of get a cut, so we'll say 2 feet.
2 feet? It's just slung over my shoulder, like
Yeah.
I'm holding it.
Because it's basically dripping bit of Hydra tail, blood dripping off of your shoulder
That's
and stuff
fine.
like that.
I'm
You don't have
cool.
any armor or anything like that, so you're basically just getting covered in blood on your hairy chest and stuff.
Keep that away from me.
Is there any like thorns or cool bits on it?
I just grabbed the tail. Is it?
You're not in the arena anymore. The Hydra's being.
No, I'm aware, but do Hydra tails have thorns or scales or?
There's scales, reptile basically. It's a reptile
Oh,
scale.
okay. Cool.
You don't like my souvenir?
Not
She's basically
not
flaps
with
it.
flashing
2 foot
blood all
long
over the
tail
place.
in front of you, and more blood that gets splattered everywhere. There's like flopping about, and there's like a bit of tailbone in there, I guess. And
Do I have enough rope on me to like sort of tie it to myself?
yeah.
I'm just gonna like add it to my
Yeah.
collection
all
of
your
belt
stuff that
stuff.
you've taken off for the purpose of the battle is in this room, so you just all your rope that you have and stuff like that. So absolutely.
Now that we're done, can we collect our winnings and leave?
Oh
This
yeah,
is just barbaric.
there's money in this. Oh, where's our friend who talks money? He's disappeared.
I believe unconscious is the answer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Which one's that?
All of them.
I don't actually remember who survived the last fight and who went
You all
unconscious.
survived technically. Antoine is in the hospital.
And two.
Yorlin is in the hospital. Rowan is also in the hospital. And Amir is also in the hospital.
See?
Oh, so they are all actually in the infirmary.
Yes.
So they all fainted.
Yes.
No,
For lack of
that's
a better
Pokemon. When unconscious.
No, that's whited out.
That's bleep. Okay, sorry. Unconscious.
Unconscious, yes.
Yes,
Oh.
they're tending to their wounds. They'll be fine. We'll catch up with them later. I would like to leave as soon as possible.
You hear a knock at the door.
What do you
I'm
want?
immediately just flipping a table in front of the door and shoving it to the corner of the room, getting behind it, just sitting down behind the table, pulling a dagger out, getting ready. Just no idea what's coming in, but whatever it is, I can kill it. I'm ready to kill it.
Who is it? What do you want?
Shouldn't. You live longer.
You know who it is?
Do I?
It's because it's been a week. Been a whole week.
Maybe of a sausage. Yeah.
Do you want your money or what?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Money.
oh,
Yeah,
alright.
that'd be
I
great.
immediately am starting to. Oh, okay. Put the daggers away now. Money. Yep. Cool.
We're just sorting out our things in here. You welcome to come in.
Standing there just looking at you in disbelief. As usual.
What?
I assume you guys open up the door?
Yes.
There he is, kind of like not hugely impressed.
This is the shifty bastard.
This is the
No.
This is the arena manager.
Yeah,
Who basically
The turd nugget that I don't like.
Turd nugget. That's a new one.
Fair enough.
Basically looks at you guys. All right. You are the only two who are still conscious about this whole thing, and I don't want to be waiting around for these fuckers to wake up. I'm dealing with you two,
Alright then.
and you who somehow skipped the fight.
No, he was here the whole time.
I was there.
You weren't in the fight.
Yeah, I was.
We could roll deception.
Why? I know you weren't in the fight.
Damn it.
I have eyes. I can see.
He was just invisible.
I was under that one's cloak.
Which one's cloak?
Yorlin, the Dragonborn.
It's not that big.
Maybe if you were the halfling, you'd get away with it.
A lot of money was put into this particular match, and as promised, 5,000 gold for you winning.
Awesome.
You said 6,000.
Did
Who
he?
is this guy? He wasn't even part of the fight. Shut up!
Alright.
Mage hand.
Do you even have mage hand?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you're the one with mage hands.
I think it's your brother who's watching this particular stream because there's a stream chat. A head falls off!
Hi.
Alright. As you talk about that, another set of people come up in the hallway.
Wait, so who does he give the money to specifically?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
You see basically a couple of guys with a trolley, and there's a chest on top. They come in, they wheel this trolley in, and there's a chest. It's not a huge chest, it's about so big. And then basically just leave it there for you.
Alright, cool. Well, I want to upgrade my
However, I
weapons.
can't let you go straight away.
Why is that?
Sorry?
What'd we do?
There's some people who need to talk to you.
Who?
Well, there's this half-orc guy who wants to have a chat with you.
Tell him to get lost.
Shh.
Why do we have to
He's
deal with him?
alright. He's fine.
Damn,
I think-
silence being such a big problem. I just want to cast it on him.
There is this half-elf who also wants to have a chat with you.
Ooh, I believe we want to speak with him. So
Do we?
that's good. Yes,
Alright.
yes.
Right, hang on, he's probably bet against us in this
Oh
one.
god, hang on a minute. Are we the 3 least charismatic people? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, no, you actually have charisma.
Excuse me.
Well, how about we just bring them all in at once?
just because I cannot.
That's...
That way, if they fight with each other, not with us.
But then we may not actually get the best results out of
Please
each
see our guest
situation
in.
for ourselves.
Excuse these two
I don't care.
morons.
Well, the half-orc is the one that's ready first. He's like been raring to come see you.
Before he comes in, though, I'm gonna go over to the chest and start taking coins out of it, filling pouches and stuff.
Yep.
And how much are you taking?
My fair share.
Okay. So wait, what is...
Okay. Let's...
How many of us fought in that? It was 6.
You guys got 5,000 gold. You guys can sort this out later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll just
more
just
of you,
party
yeah.
fund
Just-
5,000 gold.
Hide it under your clothes, please.
We put it away.
That-
I will assist in putting things away. We'll sort out where that money goes later.
Mates! How you doing? He
Good!
looks a bit deeper in this one than the other guy, even though they're quite the same.
Hello again, our fellow entrepreneur.
Knew you could win. Made it easy for you. Did you see that fucker up in the bleachers trying to cast spells?
We did.
That was rather rude.
It was.
But did you have a hand in stopping him?
I might have thrown a mug or two at him just to make sure that he couldn't cast spells again, or at least he got the idea.
Good job, thank you very much.
Wasn't very
He was fucking with my
sportsmanlike.
plans. Yes, I think he might have been a patsy of Mr. Poole.
Who?
Sorry, not Mr. Poole, Mr. Morven, the Andros Morven.
Who?
The other half-elf who's going to come into this room after me.
I take it he didn't want us to win.
Well, he lost money on the first bet. I think he lost money on this bet too.
But then he was quite foolish to bet against us twice.
I think he was quite foolish. I thought he was going to cheat, which he tried.
So, to what do we owe the honor? I say that as sarcastically.
I've come to congratulate you. That's all I've done. Done well. I've earned a lot of money off you. I've heard you've earned a lot of money out of all this. I think everyone's been happy and it's been a good day.
Taz. I take it this means that we will not be meeting your friends again.
No, not unless you really piss me off.
Fair enough. Could
Means
we
you two
ask
keep-
for a favour?
Alright?
Would you be willing to stick around for our next meeting?
I'd be glad to stick around for your next meeting.
Alright, thank you.
This is going to be good.
At this point, I'm just gonna go like sit my ass down on the floor. I'm tired and injured, and just drink. I'm listening, but I'm just my ass is on the floor.
Not long after that, he sits down as well. Then the other arena manager, sorry, so it's not the
Or
owner.
at a table if there is one that is not kicked down at the front of the door.
It's more of like a gym with like lockers and stuff like that.
Yeah, so there's like a bench or something.
Benches and stuff like that, yeah. And then let's see, next guy come in. You see this half-elf who likes to dress himself up as more of an elf. So obviously he has this affinity with his more elven side, and sort of has that really nice sort of
Bit of a complex.
has a nice vest, a nice shirt, nice slacks, all that type of thing. A few nice rings that he has, gaudy earrings and necklaces and stuff like that. You can immediately, as soon as he comes even into the hall, boy before you even stepped into the room. You can smell the perfumes and stuff like that. Someone who keeps himself rather immaculate.
And smelly, apparently.
Not particularly functional.
Hello.
I do not believe we have had the pleasure of meeting before.
No, we have not had the pleasure of meeting. I must apologize for the way this has all come about, but I am Andros Morven, and I have come to congratulate you on your win. But unfortunately, I have lost a lot of money in this particular fight. And if I'm not mistaken, that son of a bitch right there, he points to the half-orc, that son of a bitch there, cheated.
I believe you were cheating as well.
What makes you say that?
We saw an elf healing the Hydra in the upper stands.
I do not know anything about that. But
I'm going to roll for insight for a lie
Roll for
detection on that.
What was his name? Andros.
Andros Morven.
11.
He looks like he's actually telling the truth.
Oh,
Know
okay.
anything about it.
Can I do an insight check?
Perhaps that might have been pulled.
Do I have... Does the ear
Yes,
for
you do
deceit
insight
give
check.
me advantage on that?
No.
No. It just means if I roll less than 8, it's not.
Never mind, I believe the
It
heck
is
out
most
of it.
unfortunate that you lost money, but you made the mistake of betting against us after you saw our first
You see,
fight.
there's a way we can solve this particular situation. You have one affair to money, and if I said a number like 500 gold for me to not care anymore,
But my question is why do we owe you anything? You were the fool who made a bet with more money than they could afford to lose.
I agree. I am the fool who made a bet. It is not about the bet itself. It is the fact that I'm pretty sure there was some cheating going on.
And what cheating would this be?
If I was to cast some magic and to do some detections, I am pretty sure you were all protected against fire, if I'm not mistaken. Probably still in your system too.
I do believe we asked the rules of the arena. There was no rules that say anything about that being cheating.
I
If
believe,
it were
I
the
believe what
case.
you are referring to is called preparation, my good sir. I'm sure you've no doubt had people following us, and you would have seen that we went to the college and gathered information on the creature that we were fighting, and prepared for it.
If that's what you want to call it, then that is what it will be. If you don't want to give me 500 to cover my costs, and then let bygones be bygones, then by all means.
Is that a threat?
It is. Yes.
Can I insight check him to see how, like, per se intimidated I would be by him?
Here we go.
He's a Ponzi nobleman.
Yeah, which
It's
is...
more his power of commanding people.
It's 11.
You don't really see anything about him that you find threatening, but you don't know anything about him at the same time. That's why you probably don't find him threatening.
Who is he? Is he, he's not the Franklin family, he's not the Gustavs.
No, he's one of the slave owners, or some, one of the slave owners. One of the slave purchasers in the out of the three.
Alright. Well, I
Do
reckon...
we know that?
Yeah, you do. You were told that.
I think 4,500 gold is still a lot to walk away
We
with.
don't owe him anything.
That's true, but why cause a problem? If he believes he's been wronged, we sort the situation out, we still come out ahead.
I mean, I do have some friends in the Elder I could speak to. I'm sure they would love to find another half-elf.
That is true.
The elder. I spent so much money trying to make sure that their plans don't go to fruition.
Well, how about we
I
don't?
suppose I threatened you, I guess. Threatened back is expected in such a thing. Still, 500, that's not that much. It is, what, 10% of your earnings, if not mistaken?
And what kind of guarantee do we have that you would keep to your word?
That's a very good question. I will give you something else for your 500 as well. Your 500 is, yes, I did threaten in my wording of the way I put things. But if you give me 500 in this particular bit, in faith, then not just some person who will walk away and never be seen again. It will be someone who might actually help you in things if you need. Let's call it some minor favors could be given.
How is it half-orc reacting to this?
Half-Orc's basically sitting there just like, he's trying to sort of like keep his voice not to be heard, but you can see his face is kind of like wanting to say something, but you know, he understands it's your show, it's your sort of thing. Every once in a while you might like, my donation, for lack of a better word, does not affect your compatriot here, Mr. Rourke.
I'm going to silently cast a message to speak to our half-orc friend, yes, and just ask, what do you take of this?
He's a bastard! Don't give him the money!
He's also a slave trader, which immediately makes my
Oh,
character.
Brooks, they're all slave traders. All these three brothers.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. My character doesn't like much of them.
I vote we just pay him.
I'm a broke potato.
You do have more dealings with these shady types than I would have understanding, so I will
Who
leave
else
it
has
to
come
your
into the room
expertise.
with him? Is he by himself?
He's by himself.
Okay.
Do a perception check, all three of you.
21.
19.
I can't find it. Oh, 15.
Good rolls, but the 21 was the one that got it. You'll notice as you're looking at him, there's something off about the whole image of him. Something not quite right.
Use the projection.
Or an illusion or something.
Uh,
Sneaky bastard.
I'm going to approach him as if I'm going to shake his hand.
Hang on. I've got eye for deceit. If it's an illusion, I should automatically know it is.
Oh, it's illusion then.
Okay.
It's a very good illusion.
And I can take a perception roll on the illusion to try and see what's creating it then?
Sure.
11 plus... Or is that investigation?
Probably would be investigation actually.
Right, 15.
It's a spell.
Okay.
Definitely a spell.
Can I tell if there's something physical in the center of the spell, or if he's...
No, it's a spell. A spell is essentially a projection.
Right, so it is just a projection, there's no one there.
Alright.
Alright.
Because of the smell that you smelt when you first walked into the room, and the way he's carrying himself, the way everything's reacting,
It's
he
obviously
seems to
strong.
be reacting to the environment or not. It's a very good illusion.
Right,
Which
so...
means it's quite powerful.
I know none of this! I'm still sitting there drinking my ale.
I vote we just pay him.
Yeah.
How would you like your money delivered, as you obviously can't take it at the moment?
Very good. I do have some sort of powers. He holds like his hands out a little bit, and a black circle forms. Just deposit the 500 gold in here, and it will be taken to the place it needs to be taken.
Where would we find you if we need you?
How about we just get this particular transaction done first, and then I'll tell you about it.
That's fair.
Up to you guys.
As I said, I will leave it in your more studied hands.
He's obviously a highly powerful sorcerer, or illusionist of some description.
Is
I'm not
he?
very good with magic, but there's obviously a lot of magic radiating off him.
With
Let's
him
just-
pointing it out, do I see it?
No.
No.
No,
Very good.
I don't.
that's the point. It's
I
that good.
agree. Or perhaps not necessarily himself, but his associates. We did see he had his.
He's a man in a position of power with strong magical talent who just threatened us. If 500 gold will get him off the back, I will pay 500 gold.
Very well. If that is what you wish to do,
Alright, so we toss it in.
Yep, you toss your 500 in.
we will take it from the others' shares.
Yep.
turn up to the fight.
Boy. I was doing my own investigations to make sure it went smoothly.
You'll have to fill us in on that then.
Oh, I will.
Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. It has been very beneficial in all of us, and I am not put out so much.
We'll
It
see.
has been a pleasurable experience, I'm sure. For purposes of contacting me in the future for particular endeavours, perhaps you are staying where? Do you know?
The Gilded... that tavern on the front.
We are
waterfront.
staying at the Gilded Lodge.
The Gilded Lodge. Alright, how about...
I don't know, I'd much prefer the Crooked Lodge.
If you leave a message with the tavern keep that you want to contact us, then we will get back to you.
And what services are you offering us? When should we contact you? You obviously don't want to hear about every petty trouble we have.
Well, I will leave that up to you if you just think it is worth my time. I mean, I don't owe you a large favour for this.
Of course not.
You have shown graciousness in giving me the 500 like I asked. And I am a man of, my word, and I'm a man who understands that having good relations with people is far more beneficial than having an underground war per se. So if it is something that you believe might be detrimental to my services, as well as yours, then friend of a friend, as they say.
Fair enough. Thank you very much.
It has been a pleasure. And then dismiss.
Turn to the orc. How's he responding to this?
At this
I keep getting York set. Hey! Fucking shit, motherfucker!
I take it you're not fond of him.
Well, you see, when it comes to all of us three, when we're purchasing our purchases of the slaves that are coming into town, friendly rivalry is one word I'd use. Absolute prick is another.
Tell us, you say there's 3 of you. Who's the third?
That
It's probably about to enter the room.
would be Charles Poole.
Charles Poole.
He's the one that won on your fight the very first time round.
Ah,
He decided for a bit of a laugh to have a bet on you.
I see. So I assume he's in a good mood then.
I don't know how he bet this particular time around. He keeps his cards tight to his chest.
That's fair.
I do apologise for this because I've got my names mixed up. Charles Poole is the halfling.
Okay, cool.
oh,
Alright, I'm just gonna start looking around the room that we're in for anything that it might be useful to take with. Steal.
Do you want me to stick around to talk with Poole?
Yeah, if you'd like to. I don't
Alright.
know if he's coming. It's your call.
Ah, he's a sneaky little twat. Tell you that much.
we've sat here long enough that she's pulled out her tankard and filled it. Like she's given up on the little thing.
Yeah.
Just filled it up, put it away. Just, are we here long enough that I could use one of my hit dice?
To do a
Just a basic.
short rest. Yeah.
Yeah,
We consider this long enough for it to be a short rest. Yes.
because I'm on pretty low health.
I still have the bonus 3 hit.
You guys are talking amongst yourselves for a little bit as this guy has just disappeared
No,
from
it
the
wouldn't
general
have
area.
lost it by now.
Wondering if this other third guy's going to come and meet you or not. And all of a sudden, the door opens up and a head pokes in.
Hello?
Oh, hi, how you?
And who might you be, my friend?
Oh, I'm Mr. Poole.
Ah, hello, Mr. Poole. How are
Oh,
you?
how you doing? Yeah. Good fight. It's a really good fight. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
And I wonder, did you bet against us or are you betting for us?
Nah, who's that fucking stupid?
At least someone has faith in us.
Thank you, Mr. Poole.
I really wish the other man was here still.
Then the half-orc goes, some idiot's dead.
Oh, I'm almost back at full top.
So, to what do we owe the pleasure of your patronage?
You can ask us for money too.
Well, what would I do that for?
Oh, I like him better.
Goes back to killed off 2 of my dragonborn that I purchased.
We only killed one, didn't we?
No, 2 of them died.
Yeah, 2 died.
Did they?
1 vaporized.
You don't know. You don't know.
We okay.
That's interesting.
So, I'm thinking instead of asking money for you for recompense, can I have that dragonborn?
No!
I'm going to put this in the nicest way I could possibly say. He would probably kill you if he tried.
Oh, I know he would, because, you know, he's dragonborn. They do that type of thing all of the time.
He's also not ours.
But I thought I'd ask anyway.
Is there anything else that we can do to make up for your loss instead?
See, dragonborn, it cost me a fair penny.
Would you not have earned that money back from your bet?
I didn't put a big bet on you. I wasn't sure.
What about this time round? You should have.
No, the first fight I did put a big bet on you. The second fight I was like, not 100% sure which way it would go. I maybe did a couple of things here and there that might have put in my favour, but you were too strong.
Aha! So you bet against us?
I might have.
Sounds like your loss.
I'm sorry about that,
And
Mr. Poole.
that was your mage up in the leeches?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The one healing the Hydra?
No idea what you're talking about.
I want to do it.
Yeah, I'm doing that too. 15.
23.
I have no idea.
Right, you're going through your ass, buddy, aren't you? You know you put that...
I believe him.
Oh, hi, Brock. How are you?
So I believe we could call that even then, seeing as you did try to have us killed.
Persuasion.
Of course, now I roll 1.
Is it a 1 or a 7?
Look.
Because the 1s and 7s on that are really... That's a 7.
It was a 7. It's still not going to be enough. It's a 13.
Look, I'm not going to ask as much as the other gentleman did. I'm going to ask for a measly 150 gold.
What do we get for it?
Well, I don't cause you problems anymore.
Will you leave our Dragonborn friend alone?
Well, I just had to ask that to see if I could, because, you know, he's a good fighter and he looks good for the crowds. You never know, he might have said yes.
Maybe we should have. He's unconscious.
Now, don't sell out our friends.
I'm not just saying.
It's not a bad idea.
Is
He was
close
the
enough
one
that I
who
can
got
whack
us
him?
into this trouble in the first place.
Is he?
This
Is he?
is true.
I disagree. I believe that it was our talking friend, the funny one with the.
The Dragonborn caused the problems.
He's the one that gave us money to go to the arena. He told us to go
And it
fight.
was your barbarian ways who forced you to go and kill something for a thrill anyway.
I just wanted a good fight with my friend. He was the one that decided he wanted to fight.
Fine, irrelevant. The point is, we've paid off one man. I think if we pay you, he's offered us services as well. A favour to call in. If we pay you off as well...
I've got a better deal for you.
No?
You see, I know that Dragon was not very happy with the fact that I have Dragonborn slaves. But you know what? I'm a businessman. For 200 gold, so 150 to cover my expenses for the losses I've suffered for, 50 gold for some extra information to give him who captured those Dragonborn in the first place.
I feel like that'd make our friend very happy.
It's not information I care about.
Maybe not you, but there are some that do.
As I've said, I do not do the shady dealings. That is your expertise. Really.
I feel like
It's not something I care about. If you want to pay for that, you pay for that. But I'm not.
I feel like your character would be very into this because you killed one of the Dragonborn.
I do not know what you're speaking of. It was an accident.
Fine. So, I'm going to grab 200 gold.
Just mark down
And
how much we've
I'm
used of the guild funds
going
immediately.
to drop it into his hands, but sleight of hand 50 back into my hand.
It's probably going to be really difficult to do.
How difficult are we talking?
It's more because you're looking at, like, you know, coins that big and you're trying to do 50 of them at once.
Right.
Like, you could probably get a handful of them or something like that, but not 50 coins worth.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
They don't come like all the medieval coins basically come in one denomination. That's all they come into like one gold piece and that's it. So you're looking at 50 of these things.
Well, look, if we pay the extra 200 gold, we're still sitting on 4,300. That's more gold than we've ever dealt with. Might as well just give them it.
We'll just take
Just
that out
a
of the
wall.
Dragonborn's share.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't think he'll mind. He'll
Done.
want this information, right?
Fine.
That's fair.
We toss him the 200 gold then.
He's gonna kill us.
They left us to make decisions.
That's what he gets for being late.
It's Amir's fault for not being here at all.
Mia, that's the one.
He should be the one talking.
Yeah, he left us, or they all left us to make decisions. This
The antisocial one, the murder
The thing
hobo.
is you don't
and the
need
rage invested one.
you don't
Alcohol.
need charisma when gold speaks for you.
Do you know how we capture our slaves sometimes? Or sorry, let me rephrase. I don't capture slaves. Do you know how the slaves are captured for sale?
Nah.
I assume they
Us
raise
dwarves don't
villages
deal
and
in
take
slavery.
those left behind.
The thing is that when it comes to like Dragonborn, they're a bit too tough for us to sort of capture. So another Dragonborn does it for us.
Interesting.
This Dragonborn's name is Crodgoc.
Codgrot?
Crod. It's Krodgoc.
And what colour is he?
He is white. And he is the gentleman who comes in on the slave ships with the dragon ball when he can get his hands on him. Otherwise, it's other slaves that he has. And I believe he is the gentleman you probably want to go talk to.
And
Do you know when he'll next be in town?
Unfortunately, he will not be in town for quite some time, but I can tell you where his base of operations is based out of.
and you would give us this information for only 50 gold.
He's caused me a few problems in the past as well.
Ah, so it is mutually beneficial to you if we cause problems for him?
Yes, I'm pretty sure someone else can take up the mantle if he's gone, and things might be better for me. Yes.
I see, thank you.
Where would he be based?
He is based. I did actually have it written down, but I've completely forgotten where it is. How good for me. I will give you this. You have this information of where he's based. I will get that information to you in a moment. He has a, for lack of a better word, a manor house located in this particular location. He's not there on a regular basis. He's well known for being more on the seas themselves. But this particular location is a known base of operations for him for keeping slaves, as well as a spot that he frequents on a regular basis.
I see. Thank you, my lord. May we ask for some peace now?
Absolutely. I will leave you two, and you've been very gracious again. And we shall, I'm sure, meet at some point in time again. Hopefully a dragonborn isn't breathing down my neck trying to kill me.
I turn to the orc and say...
We can't promise anything on his behalf, but yeah.
I turn to the orc and say, a pleasure as well, thank you for hanging around.
We are businessmen, that's all I can say. Ah! Yeah, it's good stuff.
Shake his hand and...
Alright, pleasure.
Pleasure.
What was the halfling's name?
Charles Poole.
Charles.
Okay, so the moment they're out,
Poole with an E on the end.
the moment they're out of the room, I turn to the other, you two, and I'll tell you,
Yeah.
look, this is a total fool's errand. There is absolutely no point hunting down that dragonborn. You just heard Poole himself say that someone else will take up the mantle if we kill him or do anything to him. The fact is, the slaves are going to be continued to be sold. Dragonborn slaves will always be of high value, and until you can, unless you want to break the entire slave trade of all of Althea, I think we are not going to get anywhere.
Perhaps not, but
We may be able to cause some trouble and hindrance for a while.
But why? What do we gain by pissing off a cartel of slave traders?
We may not gain anything,
I
but our
believe
friend.
we've already done that.
Yes, but
Two, in fact.
wait, what?
two different cartels of slave traders.
No, we haven't. We've just had the 3 different slave buyers in here, and once the slaves were already sold to that man, he owned them. So killing them is not going to affect the traders in any way. They've lost no money for their product being damaged after they've sold it.
I still feel our friend will find this information valuable. What he chooses to do with it, and what we choose to convince him of, that's later.
Why do we have to give it to him? We are entering into a path where we already know what choice he would make. There's no reason to give him information that will endanger our welfare, achieve nothing, and get us nowhere, with no benefits except possibly pissing off a criminal organisation.
All I have to say is, where's your sense of adventure?
Sense of adventure doesn't keep you alive.
Ah, but killing things is fun!
Yes, but why don't we kill something productive to kill this, so that we can get something out of?
You can get something out of everything you kill.
Well,
He probably has gold on him.
I've made my point. Everyone has gold on them.
He's a slave trader. Sure, he has plenty.
Plenty of merchants and things have money on them. Slave trading is not the most incredibly opulent form of mercantile form in Althea. Althea is the word I was looking for. There's plenty of other mercantile groups who make far more money than a common slave trader.
Perhaps, but this man is capable of capturing others of his kind, and what he is doing is inherently wrong. And
perhaps it is inherently wrong. Forcing people to battle to the death in a coliseum is inherently wrong, but we haven't gone and killed the people who made us fight.
well, you didn't exactly come and fight, did you?
No, and it wasn't necessary anyway, was it? But the point is the reason I didn't come and fight is because I do not participate in fool's errands.
The way I see it, you're a bit of a coward.
Say that again.
You're a bit of a coward.
I draw my dagger. I'm going to put it up to... Go on, say it one more time.
Very tempted. Silent cast mage hand across his face.
I stab you in the hand, like your real hand.
But
So,
do you know it's
I'm-
him that's cast it?
I'm actually rolling to attack your hand with my dagger.
You wouldn't actually know that I have cast this. This is.
I felt a hand slap me across the side of the face.
This is how it pans. You basically pull your dagger out
Yep,
and then go towards him.
yep,
Put your dagger up to his throat. Is that what you're trying to do?
yep.
In response to that, he's basically decided to try and cast a spell. So you know what's going to dictate who goes first?
Initiative.
I'm silent casting as well, so
Can
he
I
can't- he
initiative-
cannot
Yes,
see.
D10.
D10. 50.
50. Well, in that case, 80.
No, but I've got the dexterity of +4, so I've actually rolled
9.
9.
I've rolled an 11.
Fuck.
12.
Well,
I could have gone with
You
inflict.
move first.
this is how it goes.
Let me
You
put it this way: I
basically-
could have gone with inflict wounds. We know how that would have gone.
This is how it basically pans out. You see both of these guys react, but you see it at the very start of their reactions, and you can intercept before they even get the chance to do what they want to do if you want to. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Can I throw the smoke bomb? I'm just gonna be like, smash!
Suddenly, the gym room in the bottom of the arena, which is only probably at most a 20-foot wide room.
I made this thing
It's just-
massive!
Both of you, you're about to reach for each other. You're about to cast a spell. You're about to put a dagger out and put it to his throat. You see in the last moments as you're doing this, and your anger levels are going higher. This cowhead.
Is it got flesh on it still?
No,
Or is it just the skull?
and flips slow motion in front of you, and then lands, crashes against the wall at the back of the room. Smoke billows out all of a sudden everywhere, quite efficiently because it was a 21 I rolled.
Oh, yes!
Just
The whole room is covered in this really bad smoke. Do Constitution saving throws.
And a head
Everyone?
falls off.
Oh no.
Wait. No, it's not a
Constitution?
poison. Or with this
No, it's not a poison, no.
Okay,
15.
17.
Oh, who knows?
9.
Okay. You guys can't see for nuts. There's like this billowing smoke everywhere, and it's just come from this thing.
Oh,
and
is it
this big
saving throw?
explosion.
Sorry. 11.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
still fine. It's mostly about you just coughing up a bit, but no, it hasn't affected. Like you managed to put your hand over your mouth before you managed to get a good cough.
Would I have had advantage because I knew it was coming?
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Yeah, all three of you managed to see it coming in the last moment. Kind of like put your hand over your mouth to sort of stop the smoke from making you cough too much. But all of a sudden, the whole room's full of smoke, and you guys can't see each other for nuts.
Okay. I'm gonna listen for where the other two are in the room.
Okay.
And I'm I'm just gonna shout out like, guys, relax. We're not here to fight each other. We're friends.
Alright, I'm immediately gonna go into stealth.
Well, yeah, you can in this. No one can see
Yeah,
anyone.
well, yeah, but for movement.
Yeah.
You can still gonna hear my footsteps,
Yeah.
so I should roll for stealth for that, yeah? 1. I fall over!
You basically just go,
Trip over
this
your
is a
table."
great opportunity for me to basically go into hiding so I can sneak up behind him. You basically move about 5 foot, step on something on the ground, go, ah! Because you realise that the horn of the cow that she just threw a smoke bomb.
It was a bull.
I'm going to cast Firebolt at that sound.
Roll attack. With
Really? You're not gonna stop?
disadvantage.
Move disadvantage.
Why? Why are you guys fighting each other?
It was a 14 or a 20.
Ooh.
You are
Lucky it was
lucky.
disadvantage.
I'm still fire resistant,
So
aren't I?
that is a
No,
20.
you
no,
didn't
no,
drink a
no.
potion.
That is a
Huh?
You
modified
didn't drink
20.
a potion.
A modified 20?
Yes.
That's more than his arm class, so yeah, you take some damage.
Alright, so it's just 1d10.
Yep.
It's literally just a warning, fuck off. 8.
You step on the cow's head, you
I'm-
get some of the horn from this cow's head into your foot, you yelp out, yow!
I'm going
You
to
cast
also...
a firebolt and you see, it's like, you know how you get like laser beams going through smoke type thing as the firebolt just goes shoo,
Yep.
through the whole smoke.
That was probably just thinking about it a really bad idea because it could have immolated the whole
It could have, yes.
I'm going to also, going off the memory of where the door was, attempt to move towards the door.
Alright, yep. Roll me a d20.
18.
18, that's
That's
rolling.
really good tonight.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're at the door.
Alright.
Okay, I no longer have
I'm
this
going to
smoke
slip
bomb.
on out the door if
Yes,
I thought
right.
nothing okay now.
You open up the door,
Yeah.
because I assume you guys close it when you wanted some privacy.
Yeah.
You open up the door, a lot of the smoke
This-
starts to clear out almost immediately as soon as you do that and go into the hallway, but you manage to slip out into the hallway.
Yeah. And I'm going to close the door behind me.
Yeah, you close the door behind it.
Do we hear the door?
Oh, I didn't say I was doing it.
I'm
softly.
just gonna sit
Yeah,
down.
you definitely hear the click, 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 click.
What's your name?
Amber.
Amber, are you still there?
Yeah? You lads still fighting in here?
He just hit me with a frickin' fireball.
Well, you were gonna do... I don't know what you guys are on. I'm
I
the
wasn't
one
gonna
drinking
do
here.
I
anything.
wish I could hear it just message Firebolt.
I wasn't gonna do anything. He attacked me.
Oh yeah, let's say that with a freaking knife in your hand.
Well,
I don't know anything about the spell he cast, so...
he threatened me first.
How? We're yelling in a smoky room.
You are.
Alright, fine. Whatever.
Let bygones be bygones. Let's go find our friends.
I'm actually gonna pull a persuasion on you and
Okay.
convince you that he started it.
What do I need to roll?
Inside.
Is that... Okay. I rolled an 18.
Ooh, a 4 and a
You rolled a
1.
4 and a 1.
I used human determination.
You know he's lying to his eyes. You know he's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, basically.
Bugger.
Yeah, you don't convince me. I don't care
Alright,
who started
alright,
it. Let's
whatever.
just go. It ain't worth it. Let's go.
I'm gonna kill him later.
Your only healer, you're going to kill him.
Yeah.
The one who kept you alive in the first arena battle.
Alright,
In the arena
fine.
battle.
Fine. Maybe not.
Alright,
You've
we're
got to
gonna head
remember,
out
he's a
towards
very
the door.
skittish and antisocial person. You pulled a dagger out of him, so his natural
He
reaction is Firebolt.
Alright. What's your name?
Imperial.
I'm gonna stumble out into the hallway and yell, Imperius! Heal up these burns!
I'm I'm going to be hiding behind a barrel.
Do a high roll. Do a spot roll. Do a perception roll.
Perception. Can I?
19.
Well,
Somehow you managed to find a really big barrel.
That's a rolled 19, so it's actually.
I rolled a 1.
You basically.
I rolled 11.
This hallway
so-
goes 2 ways. Two hallways. So as soon as you go into the hallway, you're going left and right. So you go right and go hide behind a barrel. You go left.
I will step out. And only if that dagger does not come near my throat, especially not while I'm sleeping.
I drop it on the ground. Fucking fix it. Just pull up my shirt and show him all like vigorously burns and.
I will. I'll cast.
Don't cast inflict wound.
Double afflict!
Burn!
That's one problem solved.
What's your maximum? No, I'll cast Cure Wounds. I'll come up here and.
How much does that heal?
It heals.
Is it a static number or is
It's
it?
1d8, I believe.
I feel like they left the
Okay,
idiots
+4.
to play the game on their
Oh,
own.
okay.
1d8 plus 4.
Or is it just a normal heal?
No, it's a dice roll still.
No, I mean like with the normal heal spell. Because it's usually
Yeah.
2d4 or something like that. It is.
I'm not sure.
What is it?
Cure Wounds. I believe it is.
Cure wounds?
Yeah, Cure Wounds. That's.
Anyway, you healed up.
Yeah.
It's not an issue.
Alright.
I can remember now. This is the problem of playing.
Do we have a direction now?
A direction?
Yeah, like, do we have a place we want to go? Somewhere we need to be?
I'm going to assume you guys are going to head back to the tavern and get yourselves together there.
I assume the others will join us once they've been
At some
healed.
point in
Yeah.
time when you're healed, yes.
I want to go to make another smoke bomb.
Yep.
I like these things actually. That was rather good. Can you tell me how
Yeah,
you
once
made
again,
that?
It's 1d8, yeah.
I mean, like, and I'm going to go
yeah, so what
into
if we
a
get your
detailed
ass?
description, unnecessarily detailed.
In reverse.
Yeah, reverse.
Right.
Because I tell all my stories backwards.
And I'm actually trying to listen and decipher what's being said so that it's not gobbledygook.
Now, I have an alchemy kit. If I went and bought the ingredients necessary to make more smoke bombs, could I make it in the hotel or somewhere else or on the go? Or would
Yeah,
I...
probably like last time you just made it at the location.
Here, I've got.
There.
Can you make me one of those with some of this in it? And I hand over the poison flasks that I've got.
Can I?
You can try.
I can try. That'd be fun.
How risky is that?
Very risky.
Like-
you can't control how it goes and where it goes. So
It-
you could also be caught in it as well.
Yeah, it's a
It'd become
poison
a gas
smoke
bomb.
grenade.
Yep.
Yeah,
Big gas bomb.
but it's still like making it. How risky is
Alright,
making
I'm
it?
going to put a price of 50 gold into it as well, on top of the poison that you have.
So for mechanics to make it set off when it's thrown and all
Yeah,
of
all that
that.
type of jazz. All the other bits and pieces need to go with it. You need a few other bits and pieces as well.
Okay.
But yeah, you want to make essentially a poison smoke grenade.
If I pay the 50 gold for the components you need, can I make one poison smoke grenade with
I can
my
give it a
flask
crack.
of poison?
Wait a minute. Do you know where the guild operates? The alchemy guild operates from this town?
Oh, I know where there's a few alchemists, but I don't know
What?
where the guild operates. I don't believe they have a hall,
You
do
have
they?
been told, you just probably forgotten since
Oh,
last time.
okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't write the note down.
Remember
Unfortunately.
it was spores and molds?
Okay, yeah. So I'd head there instead.
Alright, well,
Let's head to the alchemy guild.
yeah, alright,
I
fine.
think the guild might have something of use there for us to use and take
Yeah,
advantage
alright.
of.
Excellent.
Alright, so you're going to head to the Alchemist Guild. What about the rest of this?
He's not.
I'm actually going to follow just 'cause
I've
I want
invited-
this poison grenade.
He wants to know, so I'm going to teach him.
Okay, cool.
How much he remembers is not my.
Yep.
I'm just going to show him as I'm doing it in my really obscure and weird way.
Yep.
You're welcome to join us
I
if you
will
like.
be joined.
Actually,
I will
what?
continue working on my little astronomy thing that I was tinkering with.
Alright, cool. No problems.
So you'll have to foot the 50 gold because I'm
So
literally
this
dead broke.
this particular poison, can I take an insight check on it just to see what exactly how it functions? Is it absorbed through skin,
You have a-
eyes, breathed? What would happen if you drink it versus like? Is it a poison that on skin it will burn? Is it an acid or is it
It's the poison that came
from the spiders?
Most likely it needs to be injected.
Injected. So breathing it is still probably going to be pretty nasty.
Potentially, probably not anywhere near as bad as it would.
So
be
we could
if
add
injected.
shrapnel to it.
Yeah, can you add shrapnel to this?
Can
You
we
could
add
try? yeah.
shrapnel?
Go and
You're
make
starting
it.
to get really complicated with your design here by putting more things into it like that. So
That's what I figured. Like, smoke bombs is just a contained chemical reaction.
yeah, so
You just smash
if you
it
wanna
and
put
two
in
things
a
mix and-
aspect of adding some shrapnel to it, so you're looking at smoke bomb, shrapnel, and poison.
It's more a bomb than a...
Yeah.
It's a really nasty, dirty bomb at that
It's
point.
a really nasty, dirty bomb. Becomes a lot more difficult to actually make.
Right. So, but that said, breathing in the poison can't be good.
Correct. But it's not going to be as toxic as the poison itself in one injection into a person.
But theoretically, if they have opened wounds... theoretically.
Yeah. No. I'm really
You're
actually.
better off
I'm
leaving it.
I'm still liking this. I want one poison smoke grenade, just no shrapnel in it. We'll leave
Okay.
it as just a.
Just as what we were planning before.
Yeah.
So I'll make my way over to the... What is it? The spores and...
So,
I think I did
Spores
write
mold.
that down, actually.
so
Spores and
they
mold.
currently do 2d8 poison damage injected or on a blade.
Yeah, so it's not going to do anywhere near that much damage.
So is it going to have more an effect of stun, disadvantage
No, it's the
permanently?
same poison. It's basically damage poison. That's what it's going to do.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
going to be spread about because you're trying to get an explosive in an area.
It's like a fart bomb.
Yeah.
So instead of doing 2d8 poison, it's going to do 1d8.
If you're lucky, you might do D4.
Okay.
Because you're trying to spread
But it could
something.
be an AoE D4.
Yeah, it will be an AoE with the
Yeah, it'll
smoke
be an
bomb.
AoE D4 poison.
That's still pretty good.
It was Egon Spengler?
Egon Spengler, yes.
Egon Spengler. I'm trying to read my own handwriting here.
Okay, so I'll give you one flask of the poison and just say, look, I don't want to be in the room when you're making this.
I thought you wanted to know how to make the bombs.
I kind of do, but I also kind of don't want one blowing up in my face.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. I'll teach you another day.
Yeah, let's start with basics before I start messing up with actual poisons.
I mean, like, it's not so bad. I mean, you might lose a few eyebrow hairs, beard hairs.
But you set this thing off and it will kill you.
Nah, it'd be fine.
Alright, cool.
I'm immune to poison. I'm resistant to poison.
Hey, hang on, that poison's gonna last around in the air. How long did the smoke grenade last?
I managed to get a good roll out of the construction roll for that particular one, so it lasted for quite some time just because of the roll.
So does that mean that it could do poison over time as well? If it's
Probably not.
probably not. It's
Probably-
more just going to be
possibly
a
only
one
on-
shot.
Impact.
Okay, but it's still going to have the obscuring effect of a smoke grenade as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I love it. I
If you
want.
decide to add shrapnel to it, it's probably going to add another D4 shrapnel damage to it or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Nah, the shrapnel's probably not necessary.
How much would it be to make some smoke bombs? Just basic smoke bombs. Or another big whopping one in another skull, because that's apparently what I do now.
I'd say 25 gold pieces to make smoke bomb.
And do I need the full flask of poison for one of these, or
Yes, you'll need
okay.
a lot, yes.
I'll give you a full flask then.
Okay.
So I've
So
got
are
one.
you going to fund me for your one?
Yeah, I'll fund you for mine.
So is it the 50 plus the 25?
Yes.
Let's just pull it. Let's all the cost of the stuff we're doing now. Let's just pull it out for all the winnings we've got and just say
I
done.
mean, like,
Does everyone else think it's worthwhile doing? That's the real question.
They'll
No.
find out.
You can take it from your share. Oh wait, you weren't in the fight.
I can do the 25.
Oh yes, that's right. He's going sassy now.
Am I allowed to make some smoke bombs for our benefit?
It's your part of the fun.
I don't know how much is my part.
We
You
haven't
have-
split it, so just pull it out of the full thing.
You've taken away 500. Also, you've taken away 700. So you're 4,300 left.
So let's just make 300 worth of the rest of the stuff. Yeah. And then we'll just tell the others what we got 4,000, not 5,000.
700.
We got 4,000 gold, right, guys?
Yeah.
Well,
We're not
there are
screaming- we're not
there are
screaming
3 of
this
us
all.
here. There
Huh?
are 3 of us here. We'll take 100 each. That sounds fair. And then it's 4,000 that we split evenly later on.
Yes.
Yeah, because they weren't alive to collect the. It's a finder's tax. No, collector's tax.
Collector's tax. Yes.
Yeah. Alright,
I
cool.
like that.
So in that case, I go up 50 gold and I give you the 50 to make the other 50 to make.
Oh, it'd be
My poison
75.
Huh? Don't we all go up 100? No, because it's 50 to make the poison smoke grenade.
No, it's 50 additional. So it's 25 for the smoke grenade.
Oh,
And
in that case,
50
I
for
go
the
up
extra
25
supplies.
gold. Right. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, so it's 75 to make his one, plus the vial of poison.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright, cool.
So you give me all
God,
that.
it's expensive.
Yeah.
And then I am going to make another smoke bomb for myself.
So I got
which is
one
25.
flask poison, one flask nothing,
So I'm on 75.
and 1d4 poison smoke bomb.
Alright, so that's what we're gonna be doing, but I wanna go to the alchemist. Find Egon
Find Egon. Yep.
and talk to them and
I'll be right back.
pay my 5 gold for my guild membership
Pay your 5 gold for the guild membership.
It
Because,
costs 5 gold for a guild member?
per month.
Ah.
Alright, so you're heading off to the Spores and Molds. Owner is a male human named Egon Spengler. As you guys are walking through the town, through the city, every once in a while you are still again accosted by a random person who has been to the arena and goes, "Oh,
Try and
it's the
cover
Scourge of Eris!
Oh god, can I cover myself up?
And Stormfist!"
Can I just
It's-
throw a hood on?
Yeah, you can. You manage to avoid most of it, but every once in a while someone spots you out. You come to a single-story wooden building with a white tiled roof and there's quite a lot of vines covering the walls and the roof. You come up to the front. It's pretty nondescript. It's like a small veranda, and you open the door. There's this beautiful oak countertop representing the majority of this first room that you're going into. There's also a whole heap of alchemy equipment along the sides of the walls and stuff like that, and lots of plants and pot plants also growing in the corner as well. There's a few doors leading off to other parts of this particular house as well. There is this particular man who's standing there. He's got his back to you currently. He's quite tall. He's got a very short hairstyle, very grim, sort of like really shaved at the backs, but sort of like reasonably slightly longer along the tops. Wears a pair of spectacles, and you enter in the door, and you kind of like, hi.
Ah, good afternoon. Is it afternoon?
Do a spot check for me.
While
perception?
Everyone.
Perception.
I wanted to follow her in, so have I?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Perception, you
Oh,
said?
wow.
Yes.
So I for deceit, obviously.
20.
23.
What you notice, which is quite bizarre, there is this container, and there's actually a few of them, and they're all lined along the roof, or the ceiling, sorry.
I don't notice this.
You don't notice this. The reason why you have to do a perception roll because they're not at head height, so they're not something immediately noticeable.
Oh, no wonder I didn't notice
Yeah,
them.
no, it's,
Right.
Too
so
short for that shit.
Yeah.
yeah. And they just kind of look like barrels, but they're also a bit, they're not quite barrels, they've got cut in half barrels, but cut along the side.
Yep.
So they're laying on, the barrels are laying on their side and cut half that way.
Yep.
So they're cut,
So they're cut vertically and then tipped on their side.
Kind of like a fire roll.
they're cut vertically, sorry, you're quite correct, yes.
Vertically and then tipped on their side.
Tipped on the side, correct, yeah. And you notice that they, every once in a while, there's bubbling is going on in them. Like just a bit of a bubble comes up. And one of them looks green. The other one's got this like greyish, weird sort of colour about it.
Interesting.
I don't notice. I walk straight up to the counter.
For the most part. Yep.
Cool. Christian's here, guys. Yay!
Hey!
The Dragonborn has arrived, and you're
Not
not
yet.
selling him into slavery.
We didn't sell him!
I heard you!
We did not sell him!
There, you're in
Now I understand that comment.
Yeah. I'm like, really? Really?
So I'm gonna go up to the counter.
I have to activate my creature count again.
Good afternoon, friend.
What?
I'm looking for, I believe, Egon's.
Oh, that would be me, yes.
Oh, of course. Pleasure to meet you. I am Amber.
I'm sorry. I have a thing.
Oh, that's okay.
So I just look up and go, what's all that shit?
What?
All the potions. I'm just curious. Can you tell me about them?
Oh, well, glad you asked. Those particular things up there are a special little thing that I've been putting together. It's very, very difficult and costs a lot of money. But you see that one there? The one he points to is like the very first one.
I guess now this is where I notice it.
Yeah, that's where you notice it now.
There's
That is
2 goblins,
green slime.
which you could have one of. One's already full of.
Green slime?
One's
Yes, green slime.
already
And what
full of
does
sun kissed.
green slime used for?
Inherently, most of these things that I've got up here are, for lack of a better word, sentient goo.
Ah! And why did you make sentient?
That
goo?
sounds bloody
you don't
fantastic.
make it, it kind of exists.
Oh, right. But why do you need it?
Well, you see, the properties of this particular sentient goo, like, when I say sentient, it's just like enough that it knows it has to travel around and just consume everything in its path sentient.
Right. And what have you managed to make this sentient goo do?
Well, see, green goo, it's an acid.
What of the other ones?
See.
The yellow creates a poison grenade. And the grey is also an acid, but it's actually a stronger acid than the green.
And these goos, can you command them to go where you would like?
Unfortunately, no, it doesn't quite work like that. They kind of go downhill and sometimes uphill if you're lucky. They've been known to sort of pull in bottoms of dungeons and stuff.
Right.
Fascinating.
So, what's the point of it being sentient as opposed to a regular acid then?
A regular acid. It's not so much. Anyone can make a regular acid. Extracting acid from goos and mold is far more interesting and worthy than what other people can make acids out of. I mean, these are really strong acids we're talking about here. Like, as adventurers, you probably might have seen some of these things in your time.
That's really interesting.
I've been shuffling through my bag trying to find my letter of introduction for my guild.
Good.
And when I find it, I'm like, aha! I put it on the table because I'm like, I go to hand it to him like,
It's like, it's a little kindred spirit who doesn't know what to do.
And I'm just like, So I put it down on the table, rummage out, get 5 gold, put it down, and go, my monthly payments, I believe are due, and a letter of introduction. Yes.
Welcome.
I just thought I'd come by and see the local guild representative and see if you had any facilities I might be able to use to make some concoctions. I have some plans concocting in my own brain here.
What does alchemy fall under? Medicine?
No,
No.
it's its own thing.
It's a kit.
Yeah, you've got to have an alchemy.
Right, so you've got to be
Proficiency in alchemy.
I
proficiency
believe
in...
rogues are proficient in poisoners' kits,
Yeah.
tools, or whatever it is.
Well, can I ask him, do you happen to have a poisoner's kit?
No, I don't have a need for such things, and no, I do not have any.
Ah, unfortunate. Thank you anyway. Oh, actually, before we continue, can I ask you if you know anyone who would? No, sorry, no.
Ah,
Oh, okay. Thank you anyway.
Facilities?
Yes. Just use the ones that are here. There's like heaps of stuff here that you can use.
Would I know if I get like a bit of a discount or anything by using the guild stuff, or is it just?
It's just a case of you get access to using stuff now without really any extra cost on top of it.
So, do you have to roll for...
And I can come and go as I please, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Look, during opening hours and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you have to roll for construction for every smoke grenade you make
Yes.
to see its effects?
But he rolls it,
and it stays
so that
hidden
I don't
and
know-
you record it.
yeah.
Okay. So
'Cause it makes it
basically,
more
you
interesting.
record smoke grenade A, B, C, and he
Yeah.
records its score.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
I like
start
that.
concocting however long it takes.
Yep.
If you wish to stay and assist me,
It depends if what I do is that over time when you've been building something long enough, then we build a set of rules around it, and then you just basically build it, put X amount of money in and build it, and we don't even bother rolling anymore after that. So it's got like the very first time you use something for effect, I roll secretly.
Yep.
But if you want to build more after that because you've learnt from what you built,
They become more efficient,
More
and
efficient.
reliable.
so I'm gonna make
So
it one.
obviously, the smoke grenades we've made before, but the poison smoke grenade is the level of complexity.
yeah, which I roll for.
So I want to make one of the smoke grenades. I'm gonna ask Egon. Supplies.
Yes. The supplies are here, the 40 of what you need. Yeah.
Yep. I'll pay afterwards. Just keep track of what I use.
I'm sure. Do you have the money?
Of course. And
Oh.
I'm just like,
We just dumped 200 gold on the table.
What? In that case, then, by all means, go.
but essentially I'm only using enough for
Yeah.
one.
Want some cheese or something?
And then obviously enough for his. So maybe one smoke grenade and one smoke poison grenade. So I'll start with smoke grenade because I know how to make that.
Yep.
I figure it's pretty quick and easy for me to make because I made one before. I'm like, yep. Can I put it in another skull?
You can put it in.
Oh god.
What skull is it this time?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's a mouse.
Mouse skull.
It's a small one.
Can I make a few then?
No, you can only make the one. But you know how to make it. It's just good inside such a small.
But it's just smaller.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied with that. I like that. Okay. I'm like I'm refining it. Like
Yeah, exactly.
the same effect, a tiny little skull.
Ooh, I like that.
Pocket that. All right, let's get on to working with your thing,
All right.
and we're gonna start working on that.
So, this one I'm just moving back a little bit and going, yeah,
going ham with
that looks really cool.
I am going ham to this, as in no fear whatsoever. I have resistance to poison, so my character's just
Yeah,
like
you're whatever.
whatever. Oh, that's a little singe. Net, whatever. Don't care about that.
Alright. What's your alchemy?
It's just a
ability?
proficiency bonus, so it's +2.
Alright.
As far as I know,
This is for the poison one, isn't it?
yes.
The poison smoke bomb.
Ooh,
It actually
I'm gonna wear
uses,
the skull.
it is actually
and
an ability check.
Can I assist?
he's done the ability check.
You know.
Can I assist?
Do you have the poison wire alchemy?
He
I
has
believe I've got
poisoner's
poisoning.
proficiency.
But I don't have a
Alright,
poisoner
because you're trying
kit.
to make a poison smoke bomb. Alright, I'll let you assist.
Yeah, but no poisoner's kit.
No, but you
So-
are proficient in poisoners,
Proficient in poisoning.
which means
but
that you'd be able to assist me with the poison element.
yeah, with the poison element.
Alright, I've written down the roll you got for it, and you've now made. So you've made a smoke bomb for yourself.
Yep.
And you've got now the poison. smoke
It still uses a check still though, is what I mean. It's still an ability check, but you add your proficiency because
Yeah,
you are skilled.
he did it.
bomb. I did it.
No, but as in you'd still need to know the plus from your ability that you're.
Yeah,
Use it.
it's just proficiency bonus.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It is still like a dexterity check or something. For
No,
example. It's what it says right.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it is the alchemy tools. Alchemy kit. That is my skill.
Actually, I think
And
you
the
might
other-
be
No,
right.
You know, it still
Depending-
assigns to one of these
Yeah.
per every roll.
I think considering, I think it
I-
might.
Don't worry about it for now. Don't worry about it for now. Figure it out.
So
later.
it's literally
It's
what it
probably
I'm pretty sure it's just a dice roll plus
says
2.
right there.
It's probably
Don't
against
worry
your
about it, don't worry about it,
constitution and
We'll-
dex.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
And afterwards we can figure it out.
Read that part.
Alright. Is there any.
I have read it, but that's
other
the way I
guys,
read
don't
it.
worry about it. Trust me. Don't worry about it for now. Is there any other things you want to build or do anything when you
Yeah, I pass him the now empty flask I've got and just say, do you have any interesting potions or things I might like to bring? Maybe an acid, probably not a sentient one, but something useful.
Well, the only ones I have here are the ones that are up there. So the green slime, which is the acid, the grey slime, which is a stronger acid, and of course the yellow mold, which does poison grenades.
So tell me about the acids. How powerful are we talking? Can you show me?
Well, he gets a little bit of a sample out, and gets like a bit of steel, a bit of metal.
Coins and
Well, a bit more metal because it's more for that cool. gold and silver doesn't work the same way when it comes to
Okay, yeah.
steel does. And he pours it on, and you watch it, and it's slow. It's not great, but it is just eating through the steel, and it takes about 10 minutes passes, and you're starting to see that it's burnt about a millimetre of the steel through.
10 mil in a mil for 10 minutes.
Give it about an hour of time, and it doesn't seem to be stopping though.
Mm.
It will burn through a rock.
But yeah,
This
it's
is the
it's
green one.
Actually, it's probably too big. I'll make it
a minute to burn through the whole thing.
a
Or?
minute to burn through a millimetre of thing.
Yeah. And what's the more powerful one do?
He shows you that one too, and it just burns faster. So it's like 30 seconds to go through a millimetre or 2 millimetres a minute.
So it's not bad.
What I want to be doing is harvesting whatever I can from inside that tail. Bones.
And how?
Do a survival check.
And then I want to preserve the external.
Yeah.
And
You turn it like to a wizard's hat or something.
I mean, I wasn't gonna. I was gonna turn it into a drinking horn.
Oh, that works too. Yeah, that works too. Yeah.
Shit. Oh, even more shit. I harvest nothing. 4.
That was nothing.
I have
Four.
4.
You just
I
sort of
managed to
hacked
carve
it
it
up.
out.
and
You start carving out the meat inside this thing to try and get something out of it.
Can I at least like? No, probably not. But I just want to contain the outside. That's it.
Yeah. You do
Preserve the
an
outside.
You do an okay job, but it's not great. It's
Like a
kind of-
5-year-old digging
Yeah,
out.
pretty much.
How caustic are these acids to skin?
Probably about the same.
About
They're pretty caustic.
that's pretty nasty.
It's
2
pretty
mils in a
nasty,
minute. Yeah.
Like, if you throw it at someone in the midst of combat, stuff like that, it doesn't do any damage per se.
But it's going to severely disadvantage them fighting.
Yes.
Possibly blind them and.
Possibly all that type of jazz, yes. Yeah.
Would I know of an alchemy treatment that I like a chemical concoction I can make to treat the tail piece that I have to just preserve it?
Alright, you can do the roll for this one. Do a alchemy roll.
Another 6, so
Another 6.
Plus 2.
8.
No, not immediately to mind what you can see with what's here.
Okay.
Like probably all of the stuff that exists to do it is here, but you just can't see. You can't quite put the bits and pieces together.
I'll ask
the formulas.
Egon once he's done talking to him.
Egon's like, what is it?
It's a Hydra tail. It's alright, it's not gonna hurt you now.
Because I don't want anything to do with that, and kind of like walks away.
How much for one of your acids, Igor?
Which one?
Either. What are the prices?
I'm offering 1 gold piece for the small one, for the green mold, and 2 gold pieces for a vial of the grey.
Only 2 gold. Done. For a vial, sorry.
Yes.
How much for a
That's
flask? How much for a flask?
Probably about 5 in a flask, I say. So
10 gold.
5 gold, 10 gold. Yeah.
So 5 uses.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'll buy the flask that I had empty. I will now fill with the more expensive acid.
Yeah.
So that's 10 gold. Yeah.
Does Yoland come in at any point? Do we find him? How come he's the only one we
Yeah,
find?
you're all in pretty much. If that's what he wants to do, so you will be let out of the hospital, the infirmary. Sorry,
Okay.
the arena.
What? How much have they healed me? Because I was on 13.
You're still on 13.
Okay.
But you,
Because you weren't here, you kind of went to 0, and then now you're on 13.
What did you guys do?
No, we
They didn't
didn't.
know because you weren't here physically.
Yeah.
Just
Uh,
decided
it's
you
basically,
fainted. You
if
fainted
anyone
after
wasn't
the fight.
here, they went unconscious.
They basically just put you in your family, check you over, wrap up any particular ones you have currently and stuff like that. Didn't actually physically do anything.
These guys were literally fine, and I would have walked out going, "Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine."
On my way out, I drink my healing potion.
Yep.
Can I have a
What are you doing?
eraser and a pencil if we've got one.
Pencil.
So you drink your healing potion to heal yourself up a bit.
Yeah.
Then you head back to the tavern.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk through town back to the tavern. And
You
probably
find out through various particular people, because they're quite famous and they saw them walking down the streets and they're walking to a particular place, that they've gone to an alchemist. Specifically spores and mold by a man named Ingon Spengler.
You might also have seen remnants of a smoke bomb in the arena.
nice.
Oh, they were in fam, so they would have missed it.
Even if it trailed out, like.
The smoke would have dissipated.
By the time.
There might be like soot
Yeah,
over
it
the
didn't
walls.
stick around all that long.
Just soot on the walls, sort of thing.
So if you decide you want to catch up with the rest of the party, you can basically head down to the alchemist place and catch up with them there. There'll be a bit of time putting all this stuff together. It is getting towards evening also.
I'm gonna try and find like a tanner or a leather worker or someone.
Yeah, that's not too hard to do.
Well, I start walking towards the alchemist to meet up with everyone.
I'm gonna thank Aegon and walk outside. Thank you.
Egon, yep.
Egon.
I'm gonna thank him. I probably have another ale just randomly.
Sorry, was that you are going to the alchemist?
Yeah.
As you guys walk out the front, you meet up with
Dragonborn.
Orlin.
Ah, Yorland!
Ah, Amber.
Our Dragonborn friend! How are you? You feeling better?
What
Are you making?
Just like a little.
I'm
thing
feeling
that looks like a
okay.
little
Their
constellation.
healers aren't,
Like a little-
how to put it, great.
Solar system
That's
kind of thing.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
You were there for a while. I would have thought they'd heal you more than that.
Yeah, no. Their healers were just looking at people, basically. Not actually weaving spells or
Well,
handing out potions, so...
I'm making
glad
a
to see you back among
period
us.
of time.
The others, I assume, are still recovering?
They
I
were
assume I'm adding one planet.
Right,
not
right.
paying attention too much to the world when I left, no.
Ah. Well, they'll join us later when they're fit for fighting.
Oh my
With this
god, I'm a
town.
retard, aren't I?
You're the
Um,
worst. Well, I'm off to
Hang
the
on a
tanners.
sec. I'm gonna get some cloth.
Paper towel.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wander off, just like
Sorry, guys.
thing across my shoulder.
Hello, my friend.
Where's your paper
Welcome
towel?
back.
Greetings.
Good to see you in the land of the living again.
Stove.
Barely. But I'm here.
Do you require some healing?
No, I'm feeling quite well at the moment.
By the time you finish with the alchemist and build all the things you want to build, it is dark.
She's still gonna go there anyway. She didn't think about that.
Or are you walking off
You
on your own?
decide to lead the rest of the party, and unless they decide they don't want to follow, they follow.
2.
She's taken us to a black tanner, but
Tanner.
it's nighttime now.
Yeah. Basically, you come out of the alchemist thing after doing all of the building you've done and stuff like that.
She's like on a one-track mind.
Yeah.
She hasn't noticed.
You basically come out of the alchemist. Egon, as you guys leave, Egon basically turns his open close sign around, type thing, and locks the front. Of the alchemist.
I would have given him a general.
Amber, what
Farewell.
are you looking for?
Well, a tanner, of course.
For what?
And I'm just the thing. This thing.
You see this end of the Hydra's tail that she's tried to gut and tried to actually turn into something. So there's like this tail that's been hollowed out, and all the skin is shrinking on itself because no longer has any of the meat inside of it anymore. All the flies are starting to hang around it. Most of the blood's now gone, but now it's turning into that gooey stuff that's been there for an hour at least.
I sort of stand back from it because the smell is just sort of like...
It's only just starting to smell, but yes, the smell's kicking in. And the flies are coming out everywhere.
I don't notice.
I'm just saying that is not coming into the tavern with us.
Why not?
Not in its current state, anyways.
Well, that's why we're going to a tanner.
Well,
This time,
a small amount of the acid that I just bought, would that be alright at least disinfecting the thing, or am I just going to burn the whole
It's
straight
not a bad
through?
idea. You don't know until you try.
Do I know anything about preservation, and do I know enough to go like, hey, if I salt it, maybe it'll...
If you salt it, you know you'll preserve it, but also salting has a tendency to shrink things too.
It makes it tough though, too.
But that's what I
It
want.
will also affect the trying to tan it later.
Yeah.
You can't salt it then tan it.
Okay.
Which is why preserving it with acid mixed with water might be a better idea.
I'm gonna begrudgingly, like, he's pointed out that's late. I'm like, oh, yeah. Guess you'll just have to go on ice, my dear friend, buddy. Back on the shoulder, and I head back towards the tavern.
Alright.
It's alright.
It's just a scaly tail.
That's a thing?
That's the thing.
She gets an idea and she sticks with it.
That's the thing.
I just sort of like, that thing is disgusting. Let's throw it out while she's sleeping.
She's not much of a lady. No, you're not.
I don't
She's
know about
sleeping
you,
with
but I
it.
feel like I'm going to
You're gonna sleep with
very
it.
well.
I'm
take a
sleeping in
constitution
the
check for
opposite room to
diseases?
Amber tonight.
Yeah, she can sleep in the room by herself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into Yorlin's room because I like having the Dragonborn simply because big, intimidating, fiery beast generally stops intruders. Normally.
I'm going to flip a coin to see which room I'm going to see. Either the tail or the man who wants to slit my throat.
Not good choices.
At least with the dwarf, if anything wakes her up, she's bad already.
What are you gonna do? Slap him with the tail?
But she also snores like a
Probably.
truck.
Is the answer. Probably.
Probably. The tail it is.
The tail it is. You're sleeping with the thing. It is early evening at the moment, so you can probably just sit
I'm
down in the tavern.
Gonna ask for a bucket of ice.
Yep.
And put the tail in the
Yeah,
bucket
they'll
of ice.
give you a back of no problems, you know. You guys are quite popular in this particular tavern. Like a few people, like, you know, a few nods and a few raised glasses in your general direction. Because you're at the gilded one, so they're a bit more
Then I walk in.
Reserved with their
reserved. Yes.
with their congratulatory.
It's a little upper class.
Little
Yeah.
class.
I
And you know what? We're gonna have a break.
Ah, okay.
Sounds good, almost smart.
That sounds like an idea.
It is a good time for a break.
He also bought.
That's I'm not going to complain. Anyway. Bickies.
Welcome back. We have Chucky Biggies.
And then the monk said,
Oh, I forgot about that. That's Nick's thing. Nick's not here.
And then the little one said, roll over. Anyway.
okay, so I
So
assume,
we're all at the tavern.
I
You're all
assume,
at the tavern.
I assume we've gone to bed, or
No, we're not, because I need a drink. I go
Alright.
up to the bar and order a round of drinks for everyone.
all right. I walk over to Imperius and tap you on the shoulder, and I'm
Okay.
I do the comical.
Tim.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna roll an insight check.
No, I'm legitimately sorry.
Critical 20.
Okay, I am legitimately sorry. It's just I feel awkward saying it.
I accept, and I am apologizing for firebolting you.
All right, truce,
Shall never happen again.
truce,
Hopefully.
truce.
Just the top paragraph there.
I'm not sorry about that.
No, but just for future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adjustments to my camera. It's not quite in the right place, but you know.
Close enough. It's a bit
Right,
of a-
yes, you guys are in the tavern. Yeah, it's a bit of an angle because it's kind of not clipping right.
We'll fix it next week.
Yeah.
So yeah, I walk over to the bar and order a round of drinks for everyone.
A round of drinks is being purchased by the Dragonborn.
Woo!
How much does that cost me?
What quality is it?
How much do you want to spend?
As much as I need to. What's the finest drink you have
You're
here?
probably looking at 2 silver pieces for a good drink each.
Fine, 2 silver pieces each.
I don't drink.
I'm gonna take a sip. Ooh, this is like,
I
is
just
it
give him a
ale?
gold.
Is it
Yep, give him a gold. He gives you really good stuff.
ale or is it wine or?
It'll be wine. This is the finest wine of the reds that we have here. Will they do the trick for you, sir?
Oops.
That will do quite well, thank you.
Cheers.
Excellent, excellent. Would you want anything else I'd like to do for you?
Food?
Well, we ain't eating my tail.
Drake soup and peas.
None for me. Alcohol and I do not go well together.
Drake soup, peas, and
More
a
for
tank
me
of
then.
ale.
It's fine by me. So
Drake,
yeah, I order food as well.
Drake soup, peas, and a tankard of ale.
We have a fine pheasant cake with oat bread.
Ooh, I'd have
Sounds
some.
nice.
I'll have some of that.
Together, that's 5 silver pieces, which includes a glass of wine as well.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll take
For
one
all
of them.
4 of you, it's essentially 2 gold.
goalies.
Are you paying for that, or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll buy you some shit later.
That's the last of the gold I have at the moment until I get my cut.
You haven't asked us about it yet.
So as I come over with everything, I have to take 2 trips. I put down the bottle and some goblets, and I go back and grab some food and bring that as well.
I'm just lazily
Yeah,
stuck my feet up on the table. I'm slobbing in the chair.
I do not like the wine.
Do not like the wine?
I rolled a 1.
You rolled for whether or not you liked it.
Just like gags on it, spits it on the table. Exactly like that.
I'm gonna be like, this is the worst ale I've ever tried in my life.
I look at the
My dear, it is a fine wine from the reaches of the Imperium.
Oh, that's what's wrong with it.
I ask if we can bring some ale as well. The finest you have.
Of course, I will bring you a tankard of ale.
Ah, much obliged. Thank you.
And I just start drinking the wine myself.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, if you're not drinking it, fine by me.
Now, how fine is that ale compared to my like?
It's good ale as well. This place has good ales and good wines.
It's acceptable. I'm gonna tip out the other.
He's like looking over and goes, why do I have to put up with this?
No, it's just like.
Like whatever. No. In the
No,
nearest
he's
pub
like, just
land.
go like wine, pour out on the floor.
That was like. That wine was brewing for 20 years.
It was made by my ancestors, and you poured it out on the floor.
And depending on how good it is, I'm also going to put some, like the little flask I had. I'm going to tip that out and also fill that up.
Guy comes out, suddenly out of nowhere.
Mary!
Yes.
Look, I've had a few to drink already. I've had quite a few to drink.
He
So,
came out of Mary's bosom.
Mary's
Bosom of
bosom is
holding.
going to be a joke, just that no one understands. We're going to have to visit there again. Just
Still like a game of dice?
So as we're sitting there, I'm like, so while I was
napping.
napping, what happened?
Wow.
Whoa. That's a long story.
I threw a smoke bomb. These guys are going to kill each other.
Nothing else happened in the room. We just had conversation and then left.
They
So-
tried to kill each other. So I threw a smoke bomb.
Honesty being the best policy. Simply
She
because
doesn't
we...
have her skull next to her on a belt anymore.
No, she's got lots of little rat skulls.
Radio.
Yeah, I got a little rat skull in its place.
Okay.
Did you only make one? You should have made like 20.
It's taking too long.
So, we got paid 5,000 gold as a group,
Oh yeah.
but
Well, we gave them 700. No, wait.
we had to give away some money, otherwise we were going to have problems.
With who?
We paid off the other save traders, so they wouldn't annoy us anymore.
A couple of the people were not happy with the bets they made against us, and they were
How
really...
is that our problem that they made bets and lost?
It's not, but one of them was a
Hey,
very
we got
powerful...
a favor out of one of them.
One of them gave us, in fact, two of them gave us favors, but one of them was an incredibly powerful illusionist.
Right, yeah.
And it was simply easier to pay him off. But he did
Oh.
give us information as well.
Yeah, we found out who bought your friends.
There's a white dragonborn who captures other dragonborn and sells them as slaves. What was his name? You had it, didn't
That's
you?
going to take a while to process.
Excuse me?
It was
Krog.
Krogdar.
Gok.
Have you
He
heard
was
of
a
him?
white dragonborn.
Do I recognize this name?
Oh, what was the place?
Probably history for his own history.
Yeah, history would be the trick.
So I'm probably not going to know
No.
who this guy is. 11. No?
You haven't heard of it. Something like this is not out of the ballpark thing to happen. It's just not heard of.
It just doesn't surprise me that it's a white or black dragon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they're scum and they should die.
He's got a base of operations that is redacted.
I actually have that information for you now. He actually has two bases of operation that you were told. One of them is in Tutogok.
What is
which
it?
Ah, Tutugok in Orkin City.
Yes, Tutogok is where he actually has a base of operations for slavery.
That's in
But
Orc
the
City.
actually house that they know of that he frequencies is in Pavonis, which is Imperial Lands.
How do you spell
I'm not
that?
aware of Pavonis.
Wow, that's
Pavonis?
going to take a little bit to...
Pavonis.
Look, I'm going to cut the shit with you here for a bit. The point is that people sell slaves. Dragonborn slaves are worth a lot of money. If we go and kill this man, which I'm not saying I'm against, I would quite like to kill someone doing that. But we're not going to change anything. We're not going to achieve anything by doing so. And we're going to get a cartel of slave traders on our ass.
No, we'll be killing the one slave trader that would be on our ass. And
Hey, the
fact
other
that-
slave traders don't seem to care.
Yeah, but the moment we kill him, another one will rise up and start the Dragonborn slave trade as well.
It'll take
How
some
easy
time.
do you think it is to take Dragonborns as slaves?
Supply and demand, everyone has a price. I'm sure there'll be another Dragonborn, white or black, that will rise up and start selling Dragonborn
Then
slaves
I'll kill
again.
him too.
So you want to go on a warpath against a slave trade for... We're never going to solve all of all of Althea's slave trading.
No.
I
But as long
understand.
as they stop trading in Dragonborn, I do not care.
I've said my piece. I've told you why I don't think it's worth it, but I defer to your judgment. These are your people.
Do we know who bought the Dragonborn that were put into the arena?
Yes!
Yes.
He came and visited us. His name is Charlie Poole. No, Charles Poole. No, wait. Hang on.
Is there point killing him? If he doesn't buy them, someone else will.
I don't think he's the real problem. Look, slavery is going to happen anyway, and if he doesn't buy them, someone else will. I think it's better to take it out at the source. Kill it? No, that's a bad idea.
I'm sorry, were your next words going to be all the Dragonborn?
No, I've got maybe. I fought against that. That was a bad plan. It's a bad plan. I'm not going to do that.
Genocide.
I don't think that's a good idea. That would be awful. That would be terrible. But the guy who collects,
But
no.
we're not
enslaves, yes, he enslaves them.
We're still not going to solve the problem. It's not going to solve any problem.
It might put a bit of a hindrance on the trade markets.
I doubt it.
It would for a time.
Well, it would
It
be
might make
nice
our friend
to
feel
chart
better.
those lands anyway, so I mean, I've got no problem with going that way.
Our character, do we actually have... I can't remember what our direction was originally that we were...
You guys don't actually have a direction at this stage.
Okay.
Yeah, we came here.
We've
looking
got
for
we've got
underworld
several
stuff,
different
and
options.
Now we're just getting other things that we can do.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, I
hunting
couldn't
down slave
remember.
traders.
Well, I think the thing...
If our friend has a mission he wishes to follow, I don't see the way that's any different to your delivery of your letter, which we came here for in the first place.
And I concede that point. I just don't believe that this is the way that we should solve it. The way that I think we should solve it is capture someone of high political standing and get them to outlaw it.
I got it. We brew him a potion. Give him severe diarrhea. It'll be terrible.
It's your choice. Do we go after the
Torture
slave
him.
trader, or do we attack it at the source and go after the person making the laws who makes this illegal?
I can concoct that. I think.
I could probably concoct it myself.
Oh yeah.
I think we need to talk about this as a group because it means hopping a ship and traveling the breadth of Althea to get to Imperial lands in the first place. So we will need to wait until Amir and
They have
This is
debates
character.
on the legalities
I forgot-
of the slave trade at Estra.
Antoine.
Every so often,
Anton, yes.
on the changing of seasons, they have
And-
debates on whether or not slave
Rory
trading
took
should be
his-
illegal.
Rowan.
Well,
Ah.
at the next Estran outing, perhaps we could influence the Senate.
Why are we climbing a mountain?
Because if you want to solve the problem, we should solve the problem properly.
Yes, but the Imperials use slaves. They're not going to outlaw it.
No. Well, that is true, but we're... The point is that killing one slave trader is not... How many slave traders do you think there are in the world?
Not many that deal in Dragonborn.
Correct. But how many Dragonborn slave traders do you think there are?
Not many.
There's going
I'm
to
bored
be
with the
enough
conversation.
that
I'm poking and
if-
playing with my
if we
tail
kill-
in the bucket.
if we the point is a Dragonborn slave is worth a
Swishing
lot
it
of
around,
money.
make sure it's okay.
If we kill the person selling them, someone else will see that as an opportunity, and then they will take up the mantle.
And that will be their mistake.
It'll probably be Durin as well.
Damn Wombat.
Aldrin.
Durin's smart. And they're a lovely gang of associates.
Apparently Aldrin and Durin's is now into slave trade.
They always were.
That's true, yeah.
As long as they're not dwarves. Slaves are fine as long as they're not dwarves, according to all
No,
these.
As
they
long as
even,
money's being turned.
no, they were quite happy to sell dwarven slaves too.
Oh, okay.
They would sell anyone.
That doesn't surprise me.
No.
Well, my good friends, it has been an eventful day. I am going to pass in for the night.
Yes.
Well,
I wouldn't
enjoy.
mind some
I'm
sleep.
going to continue drinking because now I have a lot more wine than I originally thought. And I bought myself another glass.
I will sit with you. I'm just watching out for a rampage, to be honest.
I'm
Like,
good.
As opposed to you all rampaging into each other.
The point is that if a human goes on a rampage in a human town, it's like, humans do this shit. He's criminal. He can at least slip away or disguise or something. But if a Dragonborn goes on a
He does kinda
rampage
stand
in a
out.
human
He's also
town, he's
famous.
probably one of the few Dragonborns left in town. He's famous, whereas I haven't participated in the arena battle. Therefore, the implications are a little bit higher stake.
That is true. That is true.
A little bit.
I'm gonna also
Whereas I'll just be seen as a petty
retire to
thought.
bed, but I'm gonna get some ice, replace the ice in my bucket first.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna sit and I don't know, concoct for a bit
Just-
of what random ingredients I might have on hand.
Yeah.
Just
You just gotta play with your stuff a little
play
bit.
with my stuff, maybe add a little bit to my brew that I've got,
Yeah.
my little
Okay.
barrel.
How good is your alchemy? Can you improve upon poisons?
I
Is
don't
that
think it
something
works
that
like that.
An alchemist can do if they have a...
I feel like it's more, you should get a poisonous kit and it should be something that you...
So it's more a poisonous job. Okay, yeah, cool.
I don't deal in poisons.
Where
I deal in...
would I find a... In
Potions.
fact, I'd walk up to the bar and I order Drake soup, peas, and a tankard of ale.
5 silver pieces.
Throw it out on the table. Thank you. And don't worry about the food. And sit back down.
I won't take it.
Oh, if you give him it.
No, I'm going to bed.
Oh, well,
and
I
then
say
I'm also gonna
no. I say take it up to room E4 or whatever room you're in.
I just continue drinking.
I sit down there and just wait.
Probably about half an hour passes. Then you see a halfling saunter up.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
How are we
Who's your
tonight?
friend? Who's your friend?
Don't worry, I asked for him to come. He's harmless. Sorry, I'm after some gear.
How are you there?
Yeah,
What you after?
and I something for substances of various types.
Something for substances of various types. Right?
Which I might sell you dust.
I'm looking
comment.
to find an extraction kit and a poisoning kit.
Well, my friend, you're not part of the guild, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know, but I understand that I've been given you as a contact, therefore, if you're willing to answer me as a contact and I'm willing to pay for equipment, I'm sure that you would take that as a job to supply me with equipment, would you not?
Don't have the guild trusts you.
I'm simply after some wares and I'm happy to purchase them. It's not about trust, it's about a simple business proposition in that I'm offering you money for a good.
But you see, my friend, giving out such things to people like you who we don't know anything about, it's a thing of trust.
I see.
And we
So-
know you don't go start killing the people we don't want you to kill.
That's a fair question. Tell you what, how would I earn this trust for a poisonous kit?
Not get yourself embroiled in some stupid arena fights.
That's fair.
You fucking like got this big red signal above your head saying, "Oh, look at us, look at us."
I don't, those guys do.
You still associate with them.
Yeah, no one knows that.
No one generally knows that. Those who need to know do.
Right. So how would I get my hand on a poisonous kit if you're not willing to help me then?
I don't know.
I see. I sit there for a bit and I say, and I just think.
Sorry, laddie, but you're too hot.
It's fair. Have a good night. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
I know where to find you. Goes over to another part of the tavern hall and just sits down and drinks himself.
I want to kill him.
You would kill everyone.
He said no to me. No, that's fine. It's fair. All right. In that case, I'll just sit with you.
Unfortunately, they're not willing to sell me what I need.
Yeah, we may have made a name for ourselves here, and if you want to continue with that sort of line of work, we may need to relocate.
Perhaps we should move on then. Where are we thinking of going?
I heard the Imperial lands are very nice this time of year.
Insight check! Right, I get it. You want to kill the White Dragonborn. Tell you what,
There was also the
I'll
ruins
back
on
you
that
if you get
island.
me a poison.
Yes.
There's a lot. you
I've
guys
got a
have
few.
to- Yeah.
Too bad I'm asleep right now.
Yeah, I've gone concocting in the bedroom. Sorry. You're sharing the room with me. It probably
Right.
smells a little.
Tell you what,
If you start snoring and casting silence on you.
That's fine.
Getting a
She will stop
poisonous
snoring.
kit is a lot harder than getting your general alchemy or herbalism kits.
unfortunately, I've just found out. So, either way, I think we should move on because I don't like the heat that we've got in the first place for exactly the same reasons that our underworld contact doesn't like the heat. We're very limited in what we can do here.
I was never planning to get into trouble until I saw dragonborns in chains.
Well, in that case...
And it wouldn't have been a problem if none of them had been brass. But there were.
Alright, fine. You've made your point. We rescue brass dragonborns and we kill white ones. Fine, I'll follow you on that. Meanwhile, I need to sleep. I'm gonna get up from the table and...
It's been a very long day.
Yeah.
I finished the last of the wine that I have and head up to bed as well.
And you all head off to sleep for the evening?
Yeah. And
You know,
I
I
do
think
my
that-
standard tripwire all the doors.
All the normal paranoid stuff you do.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys have a nice sleep overnight because you're in a good place here. Beds are very comfortable and the place is actually quite quiet, so it gives you a chance to get a good rest. You wake up in the morning and you notice as you wake up that there's rain coming onto the window, so you can hear the pip pat of the rain as it's hitting the glass, as well as the drips and drabs of the water as it runs down the tiles and then pools around the base of the cabin. It's pretty cold, it's pretty wet. Depending on who you are, it's miserable or a great day.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna go get some more ice for my
Why
tail.
do dwarves look...
Your Hydra soup
Because
in
it's
a
starting
bucket.
to decay.
It's starting to decay. It's now had a good at least 8 to 10 hours in its own cold water now, as opposed to ice. It's pretty rancid, pretty rank.
Let me just see how bothered I'm not bothered by it.
Oh, shit.
I'm still gonna get some new eyes,
Okay, you get some new ice.
and I'm gonna go to the Tanners.
You wake up in the morning and you go,
Chose the wrong
you
room.
smell this like rot.
Roll a 1 for a constitution
Yeah, you
save.
smell this rot and you're gagging.
I'm just taking my lovely bucket with me outside.
I gather
I'm gonna
my
go
stuff
find a
and
tanner.
get out of that room as quickly as I possibly
Just
can.
crack a window open.
Out of the room now.
Alright,
Raining.
I disassemble all my shit, store it away,
Yeah.
and walk downstairs and just sit.
You sit, you get some breakfast,
Yep.
and at some point in time the rest of them come down and you'll sit again. Back into the same place and the same table you were last time, I assume.
Right.
I want to go
So,
find a Tanner.
what's the plan? What are we doing?
Dwarf wants to go find a town.
A tanner?
I'm gonna hold up my bucket.
Can I take an insight check on that?
Yeah. Opposite. Oh, actually, do a make it a investigate check.
Okay, insight. Investigate. Okay, it's 16.
Yeah.
It's rotten.
It's wrong.
Right.
No one's gonna.
Right. So I'm gonna turn to you and say, no one's touching that thing. It's gone. I'm sorry.
Can I pick it up and pull out? Like, what's it like?
Because you tried to do the cutting of it and pulling it out and failed miserably on it, you basically just ripped a whole heap of it out without really curing it properly or anything like that. So it's got that, you've left the chicken out on the bench in a warm day, overnight type smell to it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Can I look on the inside?
And it's got like...
Maggots.
Not yet, not quite. They haven't gestated enough, but
Yeah.
they're probably in there.
To me, does it look unsalvageable?
You're intelligent.
Yeah, you kind of like look at it and just like...
I had high hopes for you.
Just leave it on the floor. Their cleaner will get it. Just
Wow. Wow.
I mean, I'm still holding it. Put it back in the bucket.
Just
Gingerly,
leave the bucket there.
no, gingerly pick up the bucket, wander over to the tavern, like, but the bar,
yeah.
dump it down, and go. It's no good.
At this time of the morning, it's not the general owner or one of the general staff. It's a different person. It's this young kid who's okay.
It's for
all
the,
right.
it's for the bit. You just.
At least he took it.
Walks off into the kitchen.
And I walk back to these guys. Like, I'm very gingerly.
Then you hear within the kitchen, "What are you bringing that in here for?"
Just got the kid in trouble. So
Huh?
mean. Said you just got the kid in trouble. You're
Alright.
so mean.
It wasn't her intention. She's
Considering-
not very wise.
Considering we probably can't go to the Tanners, unless there's something else you wish to go there for.
I just wanted. Never mind. Nope, it's
we'll
fine.
get another one.
We'll go find another Hydra to kill because the first one wasn't hard enough.
It's alright. I'm sure there'll be another beast in the future.
Yeah, there'll be
That's,
something else we can skin. Maybe a white dragonborn. White scales are pretty.
Can I make a drinking tankard out of it?
Probably not a tankard, but like you
Depends
can
on the
make a
drinking
nice vest.
I want to drink out of it. Can't drink out of a vest.
There are some dragonborns that do grow horns.
You reckon a white dragonborn would have horns?
Or a hand. That'd be
The
pretty
ones
cool.
I've seen have.
History checks, or
Would that be a history check or?
Yeah, it's probably closest I can think of.
I probably am not going to even know the relevant one.
No, it's 8.
Oh,
These
You
more.
don't know. You think they do.
These like a more individual thing in the character sort of thing.
okay. Well, whatever. What are our plans from here? Because I don't just want to sit around and drink.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But
Well, I think we need to start looking at getting away from this part of the world because we are a little bit too well known. I think the best idea is to go down to the docks
You're
and
all smart enough
look
to
for a
know.
ship.
Most of you are smart enough to realise that it's just a time thing. If you don't become a beacon again, people will forget you. It just takes time.
Yeah, if we lay low for a little bit.
We don't have a centre of mass media here to basically keep you in the loop. You'll be forgotten within a couple of weeks.
We
Unless
could
the
go
arena
to
starts
southern
looking for us to-
Nazgoroth. I've heard of an active volcano which I would much like to investigate.
where is
There's
this?
also some ruins.
Sorry.
It is
I've
not,
lived in the mountains of Kush for all of my life. I do like.
Nazgoroth is a bit more northeastern of where we currently are.
So somewhere in... Oh, okay.
Aha. So who currently
Elf. It's current...
owns that area?
I'm not quite sure who is in control. I am from Estra. I have only travelled the lands a bit, but I've seen it on maps.
And why would we want to visit the volcano?
I would like to investigate it.
But no, I understand that, but
I want to go collect mushrooms.
Well, all right. I will speak more to the money-seeking side of you.
Right.
How about in the Eastern Expanse? There are some runes that I've heard some interesting things about that I wouldn't mind investigating as well. Surely there will be something you can steal there. I mean, acquire. I mean, take from a
Do you
dead
know
man.
who owns the ruins?
Are they the ones near the mushrooms?
No, different ones.
Oh.
Two sets of different ones. There's our ruins, the potential ruins on that island where those particular mushrooms are, and the ones that he was also found out about.
There's also mushroom ruins. I mean,
Mushroom roots.
ruins on the island with the mushrooms. You know, back near where we came from.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
that
in the
one.
bay, of course.
And I also
Yeah.
heard something about a Temple of the Hammer. Though I don't know much about
I understand that may be a contested territory at the moment, so it may be risky to enter.
A fight?
it.
Sure, that'd be fun.
I mean, I've lived in Astra my entire life, and there's been fight after fight after fight after fight after fight.
This is true, of course.
Astrans are very good at avoiding the fight. We don't get involved, we just let you all come here and kill each other, and then we take over again afterwards.
Here and kill each other.
Alright. So, what's the plan, then? Where would we like
Shall
to
we
go?
put it to a vote?
So we've got the volcano, the mushroom island, the other ruins,
All the
Why
time?
were we
Or-
told to go to the Mushroom Island again?
healing potions for those mushrooms.
Ah, that's
The
right.
mushrooms assist with healing potions. Plus,
Or
there's a treasure in.
we can head straight for the White
There-
Dragonborn and
There
look
was
to get out
some
of here.
sort of significance to the
in an
ruins.
indirect way, if you basically find mushrooms, they have value attached to them, and they equate to gold to put towards making healing potions.
It makes them cheaper.
Yeah.
Might
Or
do that.
we can go straight for the White Dragonborn.
I feel that we should maybe wait for our companions to be healed.
Where-
They
where-
still seem
That
to be in
and
the infirmary.
before we go after Dragonborn of White Scales, I need to get an upgrade.
Also, the way I see it is currently our base of operations. We've got a lot of contacts. We've got no negative ill will against us. We're in a powerful position at the moment. There's no point dumping it to go on a goose chase without consolidating what we've got.
Tutugok is not actually far from where we are.
What was Tutugok? The Orcan town.
You're
Yes.
essentially just across the small bay, not the big bay.
Mhm.
It's like just directly south of you, province-wise.
Oh, along the eastern slave route, of course. That's right. It's on the east of the mountains to...
No. It's directly south from where we are now.
Yeah.
So we're
So
like-
east of that mountain range on the bottom of
Here?
Tutugok Bay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
straight
about-
down.
We need to go here.
No.
That's for the island. Yeah.
Okay, look.
But just below that is Tutogok.
Well,
Yeah.
how about we go for the
Alright.
island first, and then on our way through we go down to Tutugok?
And go
Alright.
see if we can catch him while
Where are
we're
we going to get a
home.
ship?
We go
I feel
back
like
to the
we
port town?
find
We're in the port town.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No, we
just
left
have
the
to
port
go
town.
to-
Oh, there is
Gotta
still
go back to the
a
port
shipping yard here, though.
There
isn't
is a
No,
ship.
not here. No. This is more about rafts. This is more barges and rafts.
Yeah.
Ah.
Because they travel up and down the river, and they get to traveling it down to the port, and then from the port it gets chucked into actual sail ships. And
Right, so it's just
I
raft.
feel
Well,
like
we
this
could
is
catch
something.
we could catch a raft to the other town.
I feel this
and
is
then
something
straight
our
over to a ship,
desert
just as
friend
the-
would be very.
It would be nice
Useful.
to not have to walk the whole distance.
I feel our desert friend is probably the one to assist us in this.
Probably, but until he's feeling well,
We
Must
can't.
have taken a very hard
we
hit to
can't.
the head.
We can't sit around and do nothing until they're better. We need to prepare so
you
that
still
when
have to organise yourselves about actually getting these transportations and stuff. So you still have to go organise that.
yeah.
Perhaps we should go to the warehouse district and see if we could organize a raft. I believe there was also something in the warehouse district that we wanted to have another look at again.
I believe there was a couple of good marks there, but I'm not going to risk it without a meal.
there was also the
I
fact
need
that we
someone
were
else who
gonna
has
burn
the
down the
skills.
Orcs warehouse.
The what?
The Half Orcs warehouse. We were threatening to burn it down the other week.
Yes, it's probably not wise considering he's on a good page with us now.
He seems to
Yeah,
be
how
our
much
friend.
did that cost us?
Nothing.
Nothing. We won.
Well, I mean, we almost died to a Hydra. But it's okay, we killed it in the bum and it died.
Just still insists that the bum is the way to kill hydras.
No one has explained to me that the ice cauterizing the wounds and the head
And
being
no
chopped
one's
off.
going to. It's too funny to. It's just more
she doesn't know any
amusing
better.
to hear a dwarf yelling about stabbing things in the bum than it is to actually educate you on it. So no.
There we go. So she still thinks that taking its bum, cutting off its tail, is what killed it. Kept it dead.
All right. Let's
So,
go to the warehouse district.
Who did we end up paying then?
We paid the
Charlie.
other two of the 3 slave
Charles,
drivers.
Charles.
So one of them for
Charles.
the
So the
dragonborn.
halfling.
We paid off
And
one of them
Morven.
for the dragonborn you killed.
Why are we paying for the dragonborn that he sent into the arena and died as part of combat?
Because otherwise he was going to take you as a slave.
I'd like to see him try.
It's easier.
The money also gave us the information.
We got the
as to the
information
slave trader.
as to the slave trader, and we effectively settled all debts with him.
Whatever.
Okay, I don't know why we had debts with him in the first place.
No debts.
It was an
farms.
imagined debt, but we had so much money that more money than we've ever dealt with before. Losing a little bit just to get some people off our tail is not a giant problem. The other was half-elf illusionist, who was an incredibly powerful mage.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He was. The idiot dwarf didn't see a thing though. Anyway,
He looked like an ordinary weird elfy guy to me.
the point is he was incredibly powerful. Lost the bet
Smelt
because
funny.
we won and wanted compensation for losing the bet.
What do you...
It was more along the lines of he just happened to be so powerful that we took the side of caution.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed a bit poncy to me.
He was.
I
And
think next time we need to be teaching these people manners. Not
We can't
giving
fight
out
a
money.
battle on every front.
No, but we shouldn't just be handing out money to people that made bad decisions and didn't like the consequences.
That's fine, but we've got 4,200 odd gold still.
no, only 4,000.
Okay, we've got 4,000 odd gold still. Does it really matter? Is it really that big an issue? Yes.
More the fact of they take advantage of you once, they'll continue to take advantage.
Which is why we should
We
get out of this town.
Also got a favour from one of them. The
we
sorcerer.
got a favour from 2 of them, the sorcerer
And the orc.
and the orc.
No,
are on our
we owe
side.
him a favour, don't we?
No, he's happy now. He's happy now, isn't he? Yeah, he's happy. So he will probably help us out if we ask for it.
If it benefits him.
Yeah.
If he will help you out, there is a likelihood that he might be able to get you a poisonous kit.
Oh shit, man! Why didn't I think of that?
He is legitimately part of the underworld.
Is he? Oh,
I'm
let's
pretty
go
sure he
talk
is.
to him. What was his name?
Well, that was his assumption.
Oh,
That's
let's
it.
go find an orc. So I'm immediately like, I can't believe I didn't think of that.
What's the
I'm surprised too.
I immediately get up, walk out the front door of the tavern, and start asking around for this
What
dude.
was his name? I didn't write it down at all. It's just in my head. He's just the half orc.
Yeah, I'm immediately walking around town asking for the half-orc's name. Copbrog. So, I've just haven't even said anything to the other 3. I've just gotten up and walked out.
I'm gonna go shopping.
Yep. Right, so you walked out the front to start asking around, or do you want to go do some shopping?
Do you want to come?
I get up, shoulder my shield, and start after him again.
Okay. What about you?
Thanks for the
I
idea.
have no idea.
I need that kid.
Well, the other
If
three
we're on
decided
good
to
terms
take
with
it
him
up,
now,
so
it's like
I'm going to do
he's
shopping.
probably
and
going to
I'm
have
go
access
and find
to
a half-orc.
Was he
poisonous kids.
with the underworld?
Sure.
Oh, they're both going to find the half orc?
Yep.
I think I'll probably just go back to the guild and do stuff there.
Okay.
Whether it's just enjoy their amenities or annoy the alchemist.
Probably annoy.
Definitely annoying.
Alright, so you're heading off to the Alchemist, you're heading off to go do some shopping. What type of shopping are you doing?
I'm looking to buy a tinkerer's kit.
Why don't you come with? He's a trader. Chances are he'll probably have something along that line as
But
well.
that Tinker's kit you could probably just find in any shop.
Yeah, okay. It's not.
Also because you
particularly
have to do shady dealings, not my
rare.
kind
I'm
of
not
thing.
buying any. I'm not doing anything too
Shady
shady.
dealings.
Just
So you
buying.
guys all head out of the tavern and you get into the streets and you start to head off in your own directions.
Oh, actually, I'll go shopping with him for a bit.
Go shopping with him for a bit. Okay, cool.
Because I don't really have a
Alright,
purpose.
okay,
in
so
this game.
can you guys roll me a d6 just for each group? One person in each group.
All right, I'll roll else. 3.
Alright, so you guys head off to the local shop, local.
You roll for us.
Did I?
It actually would be.
Did you not roll?
Makes sense.
Yeah, did. Oh, I thought we were each rolling. I would've
No,
been
you
equal.
rolled for your group.
Oh,
Each
my
group.
bad.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have rolled then. Ash always rolls much better than I do.
It doesn't matter. The roll's not relevant about how good or bad it is.
That's weird.
How cool is it? Alright,
Where'd you
so
get those? Where'd you get those?
H&M, but they're just like the best jeans ever. I just love them.
Probably a jeweler.
It's a
You
bit
probably
dirty.
need to go to a jeweler because they'll still have
Yeah.
tinker's tools as well.
Yeah.
So
I have to lose my weight.
you ask Rayleigh
Like,
about
this is all
jewels.
H&M clothes,
Jewel-
actually.
Don't forget, I
Basically
know how
That
to
makes
find the
nice
things.
clothes.
You can
It's
either
the
go
divided
to
range is the best.
a shop called Lisa's Necklace,
But it's
the Unicorn's Elephant,
nice and cheap.
and the Ruby
Yes.
Elephant.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the unicorns.
I gave them a bit of information on that before they left.
Yeah, cool.
Just thought I'd check that. Not just go.
Okay, so you're
"Okay,
heading
bye."
off to the Ruby Elephant.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I'm going to tell you all about how much I love stones and ale and how it's helped me understand gems better.
We're going to a jeweler, so you might be able to see some interesting.
How does ale help you understand jewels?
Well, it's a very, very complicated dwarven
You're
anatomical
not there.
genetic thing.
No, I was asking out of character.
Alright, so you guys head off to
What
try and
activates
find
the brain.
half. How are you going about it?
I'm just gonna be bloody open out in the just asking in the street.
As he starts asking just random passers-by, I go, stop. I know where his warehouse is.
Oh,
We'll
okay,
head there
okay.
first.
All right, let's go there.
Don't need to be broadcasting his name to everyone.
I
Let's
just couldn't
head
care
to
less.
his
I'm
warehouse,
just hyped for this
and-
poison
So
kid.
you're heading to the dock areas
Yeah.
of the warehouse.
to the warehouse that we
Yeah.
got kidnapped to earlier.
Mr. Always for caution.
Okay.
For a
So you guys could probably
Usually
travel,
until I
travel
get
together as a
poisoned.
group for a while before you go to split off and go to your general directions. Because the jeweler's place, I believe, will be on the way.
Yeah, I believe there is one. Let me check the maps.
Now, there is a jeweler's place on the way, whether the one he picked he wanted to go to is the one that's on the way. That's still a question.
Actually, there's probably not going to be that much because we're on the waterfront and we're heading to the warehouse, aren't we? So we're traveling the waterfront the whole way.
Good point. Good point.
So we're probably going to split off first thing.
Yep, alright, cool. You split off first thing, that's what you do. Probably a few minutes into you guys walking along the street, you basically,
We agree to meet up later.
you agree to meet up, yeah. You basically see what looks like a travelling circus. So you see jugglers who are juggling knives and stuff like that. There's like one particular gentleman who looks like he's got like a top hat. He's got a nice little vest over a white shirt. It's like that really bright red to sort of make sure he stands out. Black slacks and black shoes. He's got that twirled mustache. He's got that sort of like really long hair, but bunched up in the fingers. Ladies and gentlemen, roll up for the greatest circus in town. We are in the theatre. We have been performing there all week. Come on, see the jugglers from afar. See the lion tamers. See the mysteries of the men with the 4 arms. And all this type of stuff that is going on about. And you see that they're travelling along, there's like 3 jugglers there and they're juggling knives and they're doing a really great job with this. And you see like the strong man and he's like lifting up weights and stuff like that. And you see a few bits of other pieces like that. You see a lady who's got a beard. Because you've got to have a beard, don't you?
So
I'm a
she's just
bearded lady.
dwarf
I'm not
then, right?
excited for that.
So she's just a dwarf then, right?
Actually do a perception check.
It's just them seeing this, isn't it?
You all see it.
Okay.
Just
I
as
roll-
you're about to split off and go.
I'm also going to do a perception check. Is this a dwarven
Wait,
lady?
hang on. I have to deceit. It's an 8.
That's probably true.
I rolled 13 perception.
Perception's probably enough. Especially
Yeah, I
for
got
you.
13 as well.
Is she a dwarven lady?
It is a dwarf. dress and stilts on to make her look like she's not a dwarf.
Nice!
I'm just
That's
gonna giggle.
fantastic.
I'm just gonna be like, ha ha.
There's also a fire twirler. Sticks with bits of fire hanging and fire twirling and that type of thing. And quite a few clowns. They're going around, they've got like makeup on and stuff like that, big smiley faces, red noses, coloured hairs of different types, weird clothing that just doesn't match, like, you know,
Like a
purples.
jesters?
Yeah, kind of jesters pretty much.
Like a
Not
moth.
quite jesters, but roughly the same.
Like a moth to the flame, I'm just gonna like, ooh. Start
Yeah,
following.
yeah. Oh, we start following. Let's travel down the road for a bit and then just try and entertain the people and stuff. And they're doing a pretty good job of it.
Do they have any flyers or anything?
Equivalent of fly. They basically just sprout on. They have shows that go on at the theatre. We have a section set up outside of the front of the theatre that we have our circus. So we're not quite in the theatre itself, but we're in the grounds of the theatre. And we have things going on there all the time. They do shows in the evening, around about 7 p.m. give or take.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
I know where I'm going.
I'm just gonna go nudge you and go. Want to see that later?
Sounds
Yeah,
like
all right.
an idea.
I want my
Well-
kit first.
While we're waiting for the others to heal, yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good way to waste half an hour.
Precisely.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna keep heading for the warehouse.
Alright, you guys head to the warehouse, and you guys head to the jeweler.
Yes.
You went to the... went to the Ruby Elephant. Yep, head to the
Wait,
Ruby...
do we go to the ruby elephant?
No, the unicorn.
sorry, the unicorn elephant. Unicorns. The unicorn's elephant.
Oh shit! I just thought I didn't pick up gold off you guys. I've only got what I'm carrying.
How much
Yep.
you carrying?
78,
Should be enough.
Yeah.
and I've got a gold ring that's worth 25. So.
Poisonous kid is 50.
Oh,
From
nice.
It's about 7.
50 gold.
Oh, that's
I'll
easy.
just have a quick look. Just to check.
571-ish.
You walk up to the
About
jeweler.
500 each.
It's basically a big log cabin.
I said 500 and got some to go to the guild, the group funds.
It's like a big log cabin with white shingled roofed, and you can hear the soft blowing chimes in the wind. It's a bit wet, remember, so you guys are kind of like traveling with your cloaks and hoods over. A lot of people doing that, so you're finding by serendipity that no one's really hassling you too much about who you
I
are.
don't think there are any
Because
tools
you
that
kind
are
of cover it in your cloak, and the weather's basically kept a lot of people more under the
No.
covers as much as they can.
Well,
there's a
lot of stuff you can get.
I'm not sure if I'd be travelling with a cloak.
But what would be the purpose of like a
You get to the unicorn's elephant.
You can make money.
Go
with
inside.
make
Go inside.
pennies.
You see all sorts of, there's quite a few different
I'm making
chimes in
mine
the
now.
area, nicely crafted.
I just managed to
Various
roll the-
different coppers and metals and
I
stuff
don't
like that
need
used to make
proficiency,
these
but
chimes.
there's
Some of
19.
them are shells. You see, for some reason, there's like paints and other chemicals that are stacked in the corner. Most of these things are like used for etching and things like that, and colouring of different metals. Can I help you?
Greetings, my lady. How can I help you?
I'm very good.
I'm glad that it was a lady. I'm here to seek out some tinkering tools. I wish to work on some little contraptions.
Yeah,
Oh.
some sort of instrument.
Interesting.
I'm not sure what type of instrument it is.
Okay.
Pretty cheap.
Well, let's see what I have here. Goes over to part of a shop. There's like a few different places in here and there. Like this satchel, and it has a few other tools and stuff like that. So some cutting tool, things like that.
While she's doing that, I'm just gonna peruse around the store.
Can I
Can I
have
roll a
a,
perception to see if anything's interesting to me?
Go for it.
Can I roll for quality
19.
Quality.
of the wares that are like
Yeah.
the
So it's a 22 in total.
22.
natural 20 because I had advantage on that one.
Nice work. You notice, both of you, basically, that there's like an arcane focus here. It's a crystal arcane focus. It's quite nice. You also notice there's a used jeweler's kit here, which is got a price tag on it that says 22 gold.
Okay.
That's a little bit cheaper than normal. It's a nice, exquisite sort of metal ring. It's like 10 gold pieces or something like that. There's a few really high-priced items here, like a 50 gold piece, roughly necklace, give or take. A few electron braces. They're just gaudy electron braces with etchings and stuff like that. And a few other lots of
Just
rings and.
Anything seem to have magical properties?
It's hard to tell. There's a whole heap of stuff here.
What about the arcane focus? How much is that?
The arcane focus is like in its own little area by itself. It's got a 10 gold piece price tag on it, and basically for mages it works exactly the same. All focuses work in place of material components.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got an arcane focus.
In place of what?
Material components. Because most spells require some sort of material to cast.
I'm going to
Unless you have
subtly
arcane
cast detect magic.
Because when you cast spells, it normally requires materials, and then it will consume.
Sorry,
materials.
please. No magic here.
By subtle, literally.
Oh, you're doing the subtle
Yeah.
version? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you can take magic.
Yeah.
A tiny bell and a piece
Place
of
is
tiny
lit up.
fire. So instead of having that,
So there's actually a little magic around.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You
interesting.
notice
if I was
there's
to
like,
use, if I was to be an
extension forward of
evocation
the door,
warrior, I need to
like
have
circular
the
rings and
materials
stuff like that,
that-
and a few other bits and pieces.
so that I can
Anything
cast
of
spells.
So
jewelry
most of
or
them come
anything
with
of
arcane focus already?
The arcane focus just
Just
takes all
protection
the
charms, I
so you
suppose.
don't need
So most
Magic
ranges already
charms.
come with an arcane
Yeah.
focus.
It's
Alright,
fine.
I will
being
purchase
mage,
the
you get
Tinker's
arcane
tools, and
focus as
I'm going to have a look at the jeweler's tools
Yep.
and see if there's anything wrong with them, like if there's.
They are used, they're not new,
Mhm.
but that's about it.
Alright, so
They
there's
function the
nothing looks like it's damaged or anything. Right, I actually might buy them as well. Yes, I will buy the Tinker's tools and the jeweler's tools, please.
Done. 22 for the jewelers and whatever it is for the tinkers.
50.
Tinkerers are 50.
Yeah.
So 72 gold.
Thank you very much for your service.
Much appreciated. Please come by again. I'm Lauren. I forgot to introduce myself.
I am Imperious.
Good to meet you, Imperious.
Amber.
Hi, Amber. Good to meet you too. Does my wares
So
suit
I've
your
got
dwarf's nature?
Indeed, I have quite enjoyed
Spider-Man.
looking around your store. It's beautiful.
Can you
Got a
refer?
little more posher there.
I know, I just unintentionally mimicked you.
Like,
Actually,
I've got
what
a
was the
flask
focus made
so a
of?
huge amount of
You
raw
could
spider.
probably distill it to a more potent version
I
of
want
itself.
something that
But
looks
you'd
more
end up
flashy
with
than
half
my
a
current
flask.
It's 10 gold pieces
Take
for that.
some of the
Sure.
measurement that you have,
Aha.
but
Excellent.
what you're
Excellent.
left with would be like twice as strong.
Take those
Yeah.
off the list now because they've been purchased.
So flasks are 5 uses each, are they?
Depends on
How
what
much
it
you
is.
use, but
Okay.
Depends on what it is and how. Because you're asking me questions that are sort of like outside the bounds of the player's handbook, essentially.
Yeah.
So I'm just making it up as I go.
Okay, cool.
Right, all done.
So I'm gonna try and mix in some of my poison with some of the acid.
Yeah, that could
I'm-
end.
But
very
I am done
badly.
here, unless there is
Which is
something
why
you
I'm
wish to
gonna
purchase by
be
good today.
very careful
shall we
when I
move
do
on?
it.
sure.
Alright, so you guys head down to the warehouse district
Yep.
to go to where that last location of where that warehouse was that you were taken to.
Yes.
What do you do?
I
So-
just walk up to the door and just give it a bang.
Nothing happens.
Mason's tools.
Can I call out and say, hey, anyone here?
Maybe
Yep, you
Mason's
can.
tools.
Anyone
Nothing
around?
happens.
People look at your phone, but that's about it.
Alright, can I grab the nearest person and say, hey, do you know where the guy who owns that is?
I wouldn't have a clue, sir.
Uh,
I just work in this particular place. I don't work here specifically.
okay, do you know anyone who does work in that building there?
No, I'm sorry, it's not.
Okay. I'm just gonna go walk over to the next person and ask exactly the same questions.
While he's doing this, I'm just trying to look into the windows, or if there are any windows, see if I can see inside.
a athletics check first.
The windows are quite high up.
Apparently.
Proficiency.
15?
Yeah.
15, that's enough.
Yeah?
Yeah, now do a
Perception?
Perception.
This is the one that's gonna. Because I have no perception whatsoever. Yeah, I don't see shit.
4.
Yeah, it was a 4 plus. No, even 4 because I.
It hit even 4. You pull yourself up and climb a little bit, put your foot here and there, and a few bits and pieces happen to be in the alleyway or something like that. You put your eyes are out the window, but it's just grime and dirt, and the rain that's coming down is making it even just as difficult. Stuff like that. You can't see inside.
Alright. I whistle to you until you get down for a sec. Alright, let's say we look inside and see if we can find one.
I try and open the door.
It's locked.
Can I look around to
Try
see
knocking.
how many people are around at the moment?
About half a dozen.
Half a dozen?
Yeah, people walking up and down, moving stuff.
Is there
Some carts coming up and down every once in a while.
is there a way around the back of this warehouse?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go around the back.
Yep, right. Go to the back of the warehouse. Hey, you lot! What are you doing there?
Oh, hi. I was looking for what's his name?
What's his name? I have no idea who what's his name is.
What's the orc's name?
Amber's not
What
there.
did I read
Amber's
down?
not there.
Uh,
It was
The orc who owns this place, he we
I don't know of any orc. All I know is loiterers who are basically going around a warehouse. What are you doing?
I'm looking to purchase something. I wanted to talk to the half orc who runs this warehouse.
I had no idea I've been in a warehouse. I don't know. All you're doing is loitering, and you look like you take the break in it.
No, we're looking for it.
Roll perception. Yeah, roll persuasion. Oh, sorry.
Persuasion. I'm not happy with that. I rolled it again.
What are you rolling again?
Because I'm using human determination.
Okay, good.
I still rolled a 5.
Alright, you lot, come here.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What do you add to it? Persuasion.
It won't matter.
Persuasion. Alright, I go fine. Yeah, alright. What? Can't we talk to him?
I have no idea who you talking about. All I know is that you're
Alright.
loitering in the back around the warehouses like criminal petty thieves that you are.
Alright, we'll go then.
Shove off.
Alright, let's leave.
calling me a thief.
Yeah, let's just leave. This is not. Just want to poison this kid. Just want that poison.
Should remember people's names.
What is his name?
He's not there. She's not there.
I also didn't write down
But
his
she
name.
told me it beforehand.
No.
No, you're not paying attention.
I didn't
You're
write his
writing
name
stuff
down. I didn't write his name down. I have no idea. I've always referred to him as the half.
Wouldn't you know who he is with all the information you have
Yeah,
about
I
this town?
spoke to him this morning, and I know
I
most
even
of the
told
town.
you the name again. You still didn't write it down.
I thought I had, but I haven't. He's the half orc to me.
Never mind. Alright, let's just leave then.
What if we just knock on the door harder?
Huh? No, because now we've just been accused of trespassing. If we do
Yeah, he's
that.
kind of like standing there, just like, yeah, go on, shove off.
I feel like just gonna make me.
He's not in this either.
Why was he not in that?
Because he's not. Those guys aren't in as part of the thing.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to shove off and stop
Yeah,
looking
right.
through your papers.
Shut up then. I walk off. Well, while we're here,
He starts to pull out a belt.
a bell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm walking away. I don't give a shit. I'm just ignoring him. I already said that I was walking away.
Well, we know he frequents the arena.
Do you want to go to the arena?
Yeah, let's go have a look. If he's there,
We should
can talk to him.
probably find out what his freaking name is first. That's so frustrating. That's frustrating. Alright.
Oh, dearie me.
Alright, let's go to the arena then.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys head to the arena.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
this is probably a really bad idea for me.
Why? You haven't done anything.
No.
Yeah,
The fans.
Sudden Dragonborns.
Oh, alright, so I'm gonna go to the arena. Dude, what's his name? The guy who runs the arena.
I did give him that's my fault. I did give him a name, but I forgot to write it down.
There's Dragos Vasiliou, who's a tiefling. The Asimir, who's a ring presenter.
Oh, sorry, what was that again?
Dragos Vasiliou is a tiefling ring presenter.
Yep.
Aurora Randar is a female Asimir ring presenter.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Niku Kovaki is a public corrections handler. Octavian Demetriou is male human gladiator slave owner. There's the Osire Wendell, who's a male halfling, and Grumbo Selford, who's a ground floor manager.
That's who it is, Grumbo.
Alright, I go and find Grumbo.
He's not hard to find.
Oh.
He basically just drinking the stuff. Yeah, right. What do you want?
Have you seen that half-orc around?
No. Not recently.
Ah, bugger. I needed to talk to him. Do you know of any of his men here?
Make sure you go to the slave markets. That's probably where he is.
Ah, the slave
Ask for
markets.
his name.
Of course. What's his name again?
Cot Brog.
Court Broad.
Cot. Cot. K-H-O-T. Brog.
That's why I didn't write it down. I was going to ask you how to spell it.
Alright, let's go to the slave area, which is right next to the arena, thank God.
Yeah, it's already about midday by the
Yeah.
time you've done all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The slave area. That nothing bad happens at the slave area, does it?
Can I see him? Is he there?
No.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I was just gonna walk up.
He's not immediately visible in this place.
Alright. Is there someone who runs the slave
Yep.
group there? Hi, have you seen Cot Brog? Cot Brog. The half-orc who sometimes buys slaves here. Blah, good.
Hang on a second.
Does he buy slaves or just trade them?
He buys them, I'm pretty sure. He's an arena battle. He trades slaves, I don't know. He does stuff with slaves.
He does lots of stuff with lots of things.
Alright, so what there is, there's a whole heap of people here. Some people are making part of the auction are trying to get slaves and stuff like that, and other things that are coming through here as well. You just want to ask just a general person
Yep.
who looks like they're part of the auction trying to buy stuff.
Yep.
I haven't seen him here today.
Do you know where he is?
No idea.
Do you know where his residence is?
No, he keeps that pretty secret.
Okay.
Alright.
Have you seen any of his usual crew around here?
Usually everything points over to a section of like lean-to tents type thing and whatnot. There's a group of people over there.
Alright.
Let's go have a talk to him.
Yeah. So I walk over to them. You guys under Cot, aren't you? Cot Brog.
Yeah, what's it to you?
I wanted to buy something off him.
Are you supposed to talk to Crop then?
Do you know where he is?
He's not here.
Well, I was wondering, considering we're about to ship out and I'm after some particular goods, you wouldn't happen to be able to supply me with some, would you? I'm not...
Nah.
No.
No.
They don't take deals at all?
Nah.
So, Crot does all of the sales.
Crop doesn't do any sales.
So what do you do then?
We look after slaves.
Ah, I see. Alright, never mind.
Mini adventure to go find himself a poisonous kid.
I'm frustrated. Never mind.
You know what? The worst part is just rolls.
Huh?
It's just rolls.
Yeah. Alright. What was that?
Out of curiosity, using my ability to be able to find a place to know where stuff is, would I know where to find somewhere that would sell the poison?
You probably wouldn't either, no. She has the same ability.
It's sort of a bit different. He knows where to find information. I just know where things in the city are and how to move through the city quickly.
Oh, okay, I see that.
They're slightly different.
Yeah, it's all in the rules and how you approach things too.
Yeah. Well, I've been
Not
pretty
oi!
good.
You've been very rude, yes.
A charisma 7! Like, come on! I can't be much more
I know,
polite.
I know, I get it. It's just bad luck.
Alright. Let's go to the household. No, let's not do that.
You don't want to out him as an underworld person.
Yeah, let's not do that. Could have been funny though. Alright, what do you want to do? I'm a bit fed up looking for this. I'll look another time when my luck's not so shite.
Just trying to think of where else.
The
So
two least charismatic people
Hey!
decide to team up and do
I
stuff.
have a charisma of 14.
Why ain't you doing the talking?
See, he was talking
point.
before me.
Why aren't you telling me to shut up? Alright.
He just keeps talking. I'm just like, okay.
I'll follow your lead then. I'll follow your lead.
He thinks you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I thought he's the underworld guy. He should know all of this stuff. Nope.
Can you help me find this thing?
I don't want to walk out.
I can try.
Awesome.
There's no guarantees I'll be able to.
Both the same.
Trying to think where else we could go.
Slashing or bludgeoning.
Are there any like alchemist stores in the city that are,
I want to buy.
how to put it, a little bit less?
Reputable.
Yeah.
My current great axe is 1d12.
Because I would have known about that though.
Yeah.
Do a.
Yes, I know.
You'd probably have to go visit them.
Yes, minimum
to give
damage is
a look at
2.
what they do first before you can actually get that idea.
But
Well, let's
that
go
means I
walk
have
to
You've
the
already
nearest.
visited. You've already visited one of them.
To get good damage.
We've visited two because we visited
Yes, sorry,
that
you did two.
one the day before and then the one yesterday.
How many more are there?
Should be two more.
Alright, let's just go to the closest one that's not one of the ones we've checked then.
Okay, so you've gone to the spores and moles,
Yep.
and I think you've done the wasps, shrooms, and such.
What's the description of that one?
That's racial fidget.
No, we went to Roots and Hourglass.
I actually went to Roots and Hourglass. Okay.
Yeah, because
So
it's got
obviously
pillars
been-
crumbled and
Yeah, wooden tower with a blue tile roof. The chimney, cactus open floor, pillar crumbled.
Crumpled up
Crumpled up,
notes
scattered
or
everywhere.
overgrown hedges, low ceilings, and massive glass orb full of a green liquid. Healing, climbing, water breathing.
Yeah.
So
it looks like spores and molds was the one that was more sus. Because that was the one that had all the poison shit.
yeah, but no, it
It's
only
also
had
part of
3
the game.
poisons and it's more. It was the Alchemist Guild connection there.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
that's
it's
not
more
gonna
going to
be-
be. It's
So
yeah.
I'm thinking it's either
Gorgon's
Gorgon's
pestle
pestle
or Roots and Hourglass.
yeah.
Okay, let's head to the closest one of them, mate. Can you talk?
I can try and talk. I
Alright.
can't guarantee I'll get you anywhere, but
Just to say
with
we,
my
we need a
rolls,
poisonous kick to
maybe
kill
not so
rats.
much.
The blind leading the blind.
Alright. Can we go to the Gorgon's pestle?
Gorgon's pestle.
This is where I'm going to get a bit of a shock because it'll be a. I wouldn't know that. Look at his page like, oh, there's a dragonborn.
I hate that actually.
That's one of the reasons why I went there.
Alright, so you guys are heading up to the Gorgon's pestle. You approach the Alchemist. It's a timber and brick cabin, so it's a mixture of both. With several shuttered windows and overgrown hedges around the outside.
You introduce.
I walk in.
You walk in. It's got actually quite low ceilings, well, low for you,
Duck.
and a massive glass orb full of green liquid in the centre.
I look at it suspiciously, but continue on my way to the counter.
You notice a well-refined dragonborn at the counter. Red.
Are you red?
I'm brass.
Oh.
She sees you. Brother.
Lady. I have a colleague that is looking for some equipment for brewing.
What type of equipment are you looking for?
He's specifically looking for a poisoner's kit.
She's going to throw us out.
A tiny bit of by the forces here and then dragged out into the arena like the foolish fool you are?
I'm no fool.
Yes, she's a fan.
Ask if she's a fan.
Do it!
Do it!
You know I've been to the arena.
I know you have. There are not many dragonborn in this city.
Yes,
Especially
and you're the
your-
first one that I've seen that's not been in chains.
You haven't looked well enough, have you?
I've only been here for a couple of days. You'll have to excuse me.
I'm rolling badly, so I can't give you the information that you want. So I am going to kick you out of my stall to speediate this along a bit.
Well, I thank you for your time, my lady, and we will bother you no more.
Alright, let's go to the last one then.
Which one you kept doing?
Whatever we haven't been to.
I'm trying to think of...
We went to Wasps and Shrooms, Spores and Molds, the Gorgon's Pestle, so now Roots and Hourglass.
I think we went to that one the day before, and I've already been in there.
There's one that we haven't been to,
I think
whichever
it's the
it
wasps, shrooms, and stuff.
I know
Such.
someone's been to the Wasp and Shrooms.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
in that case, let's go to the Roots and Hourglass, because we haven't been there. There's
It might have
definitely-
been Amber that went though.
I was going to say, did you go there and
I went
ask
with
specifically
Rory's
for a
character.
poisonous kit?
No,
Yeah, so you could always go
Rowan
back.
and I went.
to the Wasps and Shrooms.
Which one?
You went to that one, didn't you?
I can't remember.
Dwarven crafted iron furniture, number of pots and miscellaneous supplies from the
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of the things were kind of run down a little bit.
That makes it sound like the roots and hourglass.
They all sound run down.
No, as in the plants were a little bit dried up. And
Which one are you going to?
You and there with Rory.
No choice.
Yeah.
You know this place better than me.
Let's go to Roots and Hourglass.
Roots and Hourglass it is. Excuse me. Okay. You head to the Roots and Hourglass. You approach a wooden tower, a blue tiled roof, and a nice brick chimney. It also has a lot of creepers going up the side of the wood, quite a few pot plants and low-hanging trees and stuff like shrubs and stuff like that out the front.
Cool. Let's go.
Walking.
You go in.
Yeah.
It's quite a large open floor in this first section. In fact, you realise that the first level is probably the equivalent of 2 levels of height. And there's like crumpled up scattered notes here and there everywhere. And there's a female human sitting in a chair in the room.
Sweet.
I
I'm trying
my lady, my colleague and I are looking for some brewing equipment.
So brewing equipment, eh?
Yes.
What would you like?
We're looking for a poisonous kit, if you would have some. Damn your rolls.
I rolled a 1. As soon as you say that and ask her that particular question, alright.
We're gonna get guards fucking called on us.
She kind of like gasps a little bit, like, you know, who do you think I am? It's just kind of like she's like taken back by it, like, and you know, as that happens, you notice something you did not expect to see. Her collar, she's got a collar around her neck, not a collar, but like a whole top part,
Yeah.
and it
Clothing
lowers a little bit, and you see tendrils of black that looks like they're going through her veins in the neck.
That doesn't look healthy.
That's interesting.
Only he saw it.
Okay. Well, I'm just like, look, I'm just after a way to poison some rats. I've got a few poisons here. I'm wanting to pull them apart and extract them to see if there's anything useful that I can repurpose.
Deception roll first.
Deception. One.
How do you have a deception of 1?
Minus 2.
I was going to jokingly say, I bet you rolled a 20.
I I've been rolling crap all night, and all of a sudden I roll a 20. What the hell?
So she just goes, no.
Like, no, I don't have such a thing. No. And you've noticed that visible change in the voice.
My lady, you seem to have something on your neck. Are you feeling all right?
It's nothing. It's just I just try out some new alchemy thingos. Whatnot. I'm sorry. I'm closed. I'm closed for the day. Sorry, but you must leave, please. Leave, please.
I'm gonna go. Sorry, I'm gonna actually try an insight roll on that when she's lying. It's an 8 plus 5, so 13.
Because she's like quite flustered and stuff like that, you know she's hiding something. Something's going on here. You're not quite sure what it is.
Don't know what to say.
Just try and calm her down.
My lady, calm yourself. We're not here for anything unscrupulous. We're just looking to purchase something off you.
Sorry. We're closed. She's like just trying to push you out now. It's like she's basically got her hands on your shoulder. No, she's not trying to push you, but like she's like on the back type with the shoulder type thing. It's like trying to use that to sort of edge you out the door.
I just stand my ground. I just stand my ground. If an alchemist manages to push me, that she's on something.
That's true.
She like tries to put a bit more force into it, but she's like you're strong. Crap.
Have I noticed the thing on the neck now that he's pointed it out?
Yeah, you probably would have by now, yes.
Can I ask what that is and if we can help you with it?
It's nothing. It's just me with particular potions that I'm working on. I suppose some things I'm working on. Some ideas, some things.
Huh. Interesting.
What types of things would those be?
Just a few ideas about mixing with some. It's not important right now. Can you please just leave? The door, we're closed now.
No. Sorry, I can't leave until I get the equipment I need.
Okay.
Smoke bomb.
She already looks like she's about to fall over. We don't want to poison.
I'm not there, so you're safe.
I've got a poison grenade. It's gonna be bad if it turns out she's possessed or something.
Oh god.
Please no. I've had enough of ghosts.
She steps back. Like, goes, okay, alright. I'm sorry, I missed the point. What do you need? She's like, step back. What do you need?
A poisonous kit.
We need brewing equipment. For those specifically.
Poisons keep brewing. Alright. Let me just go to the back here and I'll fetch you.
I'm
I
gonna
will
roll
need
an
to come with
insight
you.
check on that.
Inside check. Go ahead.
6, so it's an 8 plus 5, 13.
She's clearly doing this to try and get away from you, so she makes a distance between you.
Sorry, lady, but you will have to stay within the room for now.
Are you moving at all?
Wait, hang on.
I
we're
moved
about.
towards her to
Okay,
the
as soon as you start to make you move towards it, roll initiative.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh Jesus!
What the fuck?
She's possessed with something. Oh, that's an 11. That's not bad.
Oh, good roll.
10.
That's a 1.
6.
0 is 10.
Oh, I've always played it the other way.
Sorry, what's the 1's 1?
Ah, well, okay, never mind. 5.
5?
That's why you used the other two.
I don't know where the other one is. I don't have one.
Behind your smokes.
Yeah. Oh, don't bother because it's going to keep changing.
Not for a while. I doubt we're going to level up while the rest are away.
6.
Somehow.
both move first.
She managed to go first, even though she rolled badly. You rolled worse. And
Yeah, that's a pretty good roll for me, actually.
cast a spell
Ooh.
and goes invisible.
I've,
Sorry, disappears.
well, if it is invisibility, I have for deceit, so I'll just look around the room immediately in case it's an illusion. Do I see anything that would point out illusions?
No. Not in this area.
Wow. Okay.
What's with
I'm thinking maybe we should go. We're not achieving much here. This is starting to walk into creepy territory. I have a feeling this is going to go bad if we keep pushing it.
I don't wish to hurt anyone, so I just sort of like
Yeah.
unshoulder my shield, keep it in front of me, and I back towards the door.
I'm going to draw a dagger and just slowly walk backwards with it in front of me as well.
You back out the door and back out of the alchemist.
And wait, back out of the what?
Alchemist.
Store.
The store.
Oh, okay. And the moment the door... Then I open the door and toss in...
Do not.
the gas grenade. No, I don't. We just close the door behind us and just go... that was
like,
fucking weird.
apologies, my lady, and then close the door and go,
That was fucking weird.
are all humans this weird?
No.
Okay.
That was just weird. Never mind. Let's look for a kid another time.
Yeah. I need a drink.
I want to go to this alchemist store now.
Alright.
Light it on fire.
You guys want to do anything more?
I can do that.
I think she wants to go
If you
purchase.
just want to purchase some stuff, just buy man at that book and spend the gold. You don't really need to go to Greek. It was weird towards the end of the night here. So I just want to wrap it up to the point when you
I
guys
looked
all
for it in the
roll
first
together
town
again.
and didn't find it.
Yeah.
I looked for it in this one.
This is probably going to be the only town you can get it
Yeah, probably.
in this zone, unless we start traveling.
Traveling
elsewhere.
elsewhere.
This will be your best bet. And
So I'm gonna have to.
my thing is like going to Cot Rogue will be your.
After all this, what are you guys going to do?
Depending on what time it is, I might go down to the
It's
circus.
mid-afternoon at this present moment in time. Alright, so you guys want to go to the circus essentially now?
Yeah,
Is the next thing
right.
to do kind of thing? Like, you still got a few hours if you want to do something, but because it's pretty much getting time to finish it for the night,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you to a point where we can just go into next week's game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Just,
think we should head.
Alright, so
Circus.
I guess the first assumption is that you guys will meet up first before you decide to go to the circus.
Yeah.
So you guys head back to the tavern. So do you want to discuss anything that's happened?
We just go.
On a quick note,
Just
don't
What-
be going
what-
to.
I was gonna say, were you successful in obtaining the things that you required?
I'm
No,
just gonna
but
grunt
s-
and just say, avoid that alchemist.
Yeah, avoid the roots and hourglass alchemist.
Why?
She's how to put it?
Interesting.
That
Now
sounds like a reason
psychotic.
to
Now
go.
I'm intrigued. Should we go?
Yeah, no,
I think we should go.
Psychotic would
I
be
think
the
we should
words
go.
I would use.
Well, if you want to go back, we'll come with.
No.
Shall we? It'll be interesting.
I think we should go.
I will remain outside because I do not wish to freak out the crazy lady even more than I already have.
All right. Tell you what. Go ask her for a poisonous kit.
Why would we do that?
Oh, I'll pay for it. In fact, I'll give you a bit of money extra if you do it.
Challenge accepted.
Nice and quickly, you guys get together, discuss this thing, and then go back to the alchemist. Alright, you guys go back to the alchemist?
Yeah.
I stand outside the entire time,
I'm-
shaking my
Alright.
head.
As you guys approach that general area where that alchemist, not to the store itself, when you approach that general area, you notice that there's like two gentlemen standing up in front of the shop.
What do they look like?
They look like just warriors.
Can I do an inside check?
You can do an inside check.
Can I as well?
14.
Not worth it. Shiz is better.
Sorry, 14.
Fuck, I'm rolling badly tonight.
It makes like door guards. That's not uncommon. Door guards on a store in the middle of the streets during the day. That's not common.
What did you guys do here?
Nothing. We asked her for something, and then she told us
and
to
then
go.
She got weirded out. She had these black veins running up her neck. She was hiding it with her clothing.
Can I do an insight or history maybe to work out if I know anything about what that could be?
Yeah, sure.
Can
What's the
I-
story?
Do an insight check first.
It's not gonna be
Could I do something with my knowledge of alchemy?
11.
Yeah, you're right. I'll let you do an alchemy roll to see if you can get some information from it.
What do you want me to roll as?
Just roll it as a d20 plus your proficiency for time being.
Okay. 12.
Okay.
So
You
that's
guys got to collaborate together a little bit with the information you get. You talk a little bit and realise that what they've described, from what you know, sounds like a disease. And it doesn't sound like anything alchemic that you've heard of before either.
unless it's poison.
Well, seeing as she has guards, and us two may be the reason for that, we're going to stay back.
Yeah.
And you guys, if you wish to go in and talk to her, if you have problems, shout, and we'll come in.
Very well. I approach the guards.
I'm gonna sneak up. Like, is it like a door in front of a wall in front of?
As soon as you approach the guards, you haven't even had a chance to do anything. As soon as you approach the guards, they're like hands on swords type thing. They're not bringing them out, but you know, they're immediately on edge.
I'll react as if I'm shocked. I am just here to
Do a deceit roll.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna ask, is the store not open?
What would Deception?
Deception, sorry.
So 12.
Just back off. The store's closed.
Why? I was just here to buy some chemical ingredients.
We're just here to do what we're told. The store's closed. Just go.
Very well. Very well. The store is closed.
If you want to do a stealth roll to get closer to hear what's going on, you can.
Yeah, I'm going
Can I-
to 20. First good roll of the night.
This is like there's two guards and this random guy standing right there. The guards haven't even noticed.
The wearing helmets and
Yeah,
it's
I
standing
put
with
buckets on their head. Like in Oblivion.
Our more skill all their shit.
You get close enough without even worrying, you can hear this whole conversation.
Can I slip past them
You
and
can
keep going?
No, you can't. There's not enough of a gap between them and the door itself.
I mean, around the side of the house.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yes, you can do that definitely.
Yep.
You go to the back of the house. There's also two guards at the back door.
Is there any windows along the sides? Or
Yes, there is.
Can I look through one of them?
Go for it. Do a perception roll.
12 plus 5?
Yeah, 17.
Yeah.
You look inside and you peek up, and the woman that you were talking to before with the black neck thing is moving a lot of things around. You see there's a large bunch of people in there with her, and wholly the crates and various bits and pieces being moved into positions to be removed from this location.
And what are the crates? Can I see?
The crates are all closed at the present moment. So.
Interesting.
You spooked her.
That's freaking weird.
Well,
Do you want to go loud? Just to
no,
see?
because my idea
Should we
is
call
that
the gu-
she's probably was the underworld alchemist in this town, and we've just freaked her out enough that she's like the underworld's helping her pack up and move.
That doesn't.
Roll a perception roll again. That includes you two. You two roll a perception roll.
11.
I'll give you advantage because you know what you're looking for. You kind of.
6.
18.
19.
Alright, 18 and 19. The two guards also have the black deck. Some of the people you've seen in the room also have the black deck.
So
They're vampires, a cult, something along those lines.
It'd be a cult. Vampires don't have any outward.
Can I
sort of-
cast detect magic to see if they've got magic on them?
Yeah, go for it.
You know the
Cast
woman
it.
does.
You cast it.
Yeah, you don't have to roll.
No, they don't have magic on themselves. No.
Okay, so it's not a magical presence. It is actually a disease of some description, probably.
That's very weird. Can I roll medicine and see what it is?
you'd have to probably get a good look at it before you use medicine. Like get really close, like either a live specimen, like held down and examine it. Type
Yeah,
thing.
no, I don't know if it's infectious, so I'm gonna not do that.
Yeah. Like you don't have to touch it per se, but you still have to get really close and use tools and stuff like that to get samples and stuff like that to find out what's going on.
Right.
How should we approach this?
And walk away.
It's hard to say because with how weird she's acting
Like
about
something's going on.
and the people that are helping her.
You being the
It's-
Dragonborn, you're away from everyone else, so it's hard for you to talk to the rest of the group. per
Yeah.
se. Um,
Oh, I
But
would have shrugged and
for
looked
the
back.
purposes of potentially having other players available for the next game, because we're finishing this game up soon.
Yeah.
You're in the street, further down, sort of keeping an eye on things and running when you need to, and lo and behold, the rest of your team walks down the road as well, because they sort of heard you went in this direction
Yeah.
and come find you. So for whatever you guys decide you want to do, it will happen next week, and these guys will be with you.
Awesome.
So what do you want to do? You don't have to do anything. They're just.
I
I wanna
think
go
we'll,
ins- I wanna get inside
I'll sort of
something.
like sort of whistle and get the attention of him and what's your character's name again? Rayleigh, and sort of like call them to me because the others are behind me.
No, don't do that to me.
No, you can't see him because he's gone around the side of the building.
Ah, okay.
So do a perception roll.
Me?
Well then I'll
15
Yeah, you
plus
hear the,
5.
You hear the whistle.
I would have shrugged from in front of the thing and just gone, well,
Do I see the black mark on their neck?
you did.
Yeah, we
You do
did.
now, yeah.
I'm gonna like turn around and walk back over and say, "Are you okay?"
They look at each other for a moment. They look back at you. One of them basically says, we're fine. Can you just please move on?
You don't look okay.
We're
You've
fine.
got something
We're-
here.
no,
I'm
we're
pretty sure
okay.
it's a disease.
Leave now!
I'm pretty sure it's a disease. I
I'm
could
gonna
possibly help
walk
you with
back, drag him back
that.
now.
I'm resisting. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could help you with that.
Can I strength to see if I pull him anyway?
Yeah, sure. I was just gonna like.
Never mind, a
end
natural
night
one.
and roll initiative next week.
A natural one.
I actually did. I beat you with a -2. So now.
Alright, so we are finishing for the night. So where we're ending up is that
Well,
you
that
are
smoke
down, you are
grenade's
down
gone
the road
through
a
the
little bit.
window.
Oh
You're
my
down the road a
god.
little bit with the rest of the party, whoever happens to turn up next week. You're at the building down the side looking out a window
Yep.
in the back room, and you guys are near the two guards at the front.
I'm trying to drag him away.
And they basically just start pulling out their weapons. And that's where we will end up and start again from next week.
I'm about to get
So the
stabbed.
moment I hear the fighting, I'm sticking that grenade through the window.
All I can say is someone's about to get inflicted wounds.
Time to melt some humans!
And you guys have stumbled onto one of our plots.
Oh, nice!
Oh! Cool.
That's why I'm like,
Finally!
This is
It's,
something-
it's only taken, what, 6 or 7...
I said, I don't
Sessions?
want to force it on you. I want you just like, just by random luck and just random shit happening that you just happen to fall on these things.
They're possible plots that we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, there's a lot of
Come
possible
across.
plots you guys have already gone through. You're just gonna expand.
I'm definitely putting that poison grenade through the window.
Anyone else who's watching this thing, I hope you enjoyed yourselves and good night.
Sorry, I didn't realise that was still running.